From the mean streets of Essex, England, this is Whatcast.
Hello again. This is Whatcast. I am Matt. There's nobody in the chat yet. The chat is still up here from the day from yesterday here on TikTok that I'm about to go live on again here. So hopefully people will start joining the stream in a minute here on the tube of you. But until they do, I'm just going to jump straight into the TikTok and let's have a bit of a laugh. Go live, go live. Let's see what happens today. Hello, Sour. Let's bring that up. Hello, mate. I don't know about giving them hell. It's more of like a bit of a laugh, isn't it? It's fun to not really care. And it bothers people. What's going on here? There I am. Let's see how we do. It's both of your first live day off for me today. Hello, JD. Nice to see you. I'm going to be live again later as well, just doing my usual lives. But I thought I'd just jump on and do this for a bit. He's blocked me, so but he's known to unblock people and then come back and then block them again after. So who knows? And I don't know if it's that good of an idea because he's got such a following that they just report. So it doesn't really get you anywhere. Hello, Scunny. What's it like up there? Welcome to the YouTube. And welcome to TikTok. I don't even know what any of that means, Uncle. Did I talk some bollocks, didn't I? So a lot of people would just sit here and fill the space with drivel, but I can't be bothered. People will either fucking come or they won't. You know what I mean? What we all doing today anyway. It's warning me about, well, it's not warning me, but it's giving me the, I'll get about shapes. Not really an argument though, is it? More of a bit of a laugh. Like the stream, and maybe we'll get some people passing through here. Yeah, I know I need some bait. Come and join me. Come and join me, Mr. McKagan. I'm sure there's plenty of people waiting to try and get some clips out of you. It's usually bait enough to just have usually triggering enough to just have the words up there, but sometimes it depends on the time of day. It doesn't really. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. As you get more known, people generally being it's life wouldn't exist. A flat Earth isn't enough for a flat Earth. Yeah. They're just funny to fuck with, I think, more than anything. Generally, anyway. Yeah, I know. That was funny, wasn't it? Yeah, that was funny. I just knew once you get religion involved and they disagree about religion, it's very easy to get them fighting. But they're certainly coping, IED. This has got to be rage bait. Clearly it's flat. Clearly says who. Do you think the entire world is rage bait then? Well, there's lich. Right, okay. Hello.
Hello.
All right, what's up?
Doing well. No wrong.
Yeah, why is it clearly rage bait? What are you talking about?
Well, the Earth's definitely flat. I mean, I don't see anything lumpy where I am.
Nothing lumpy? Not even a mountain knocking about?
Let me have a look. No mountains.
Can you see me from there if I wave?
Oh yeah, I see you over there, number 52.
I wasn't waving you. That's not me, obviously.
Alright.
Are you not actually a flat earther?
Nah.
Oh, come on.
I think flat Earth's a mad.
Hopefully this might be one. That's not a child, is it? Is that a child? How old are you, mate?
Hey man, I'm 28.
Who's this? Someone else is talking now. Who's this first person? If you're not a flat earther, I'm just going to disconnect you anyway.
Hey, it's Greg, man.
You're 28, did you say?
Yes, sir. I'm 28. Big 28, man.
280? Is that what you are?
I got the wisdom of a 280-year-old black magic wizard, man.
Sounds like it. So what's your position on this topic?
Man, the Earth is flatter than a Latina's ass, man. I swear to God.
Is it than a Latino ass? Did you say? They're usually not flat, are they?
Exactly.
There's no flat earthers knocking around in here, then, is there? You've even gone to the.
I think all the.
He's even gone to the trouble of putting on the voice. Yes, it is buy. This person's quickly going to go. It's a kilo papa. Come on, no, not buy, not buy. Don't say goodbye. You can't just come in and do the mic drop in the chat. You got to at least come up and do the mic drop. His wisdom. Yeah, it was a wise man. Come on, click that like. Let's get this. What's the name? What the fuck was I looking? The word was I looking for? This live. Let's get this live shared around a bit. Might have another sort of hour and a bit, maybe an hour and a half, possibly. Another couple of hours break and go live again later. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. You all right?
Yes, I'm all right.
Good. What's up?
Well, if the urn ain't flat, then how come my willy is standing upright?
Because you're morning glory. They're right laugh today, aren't they? I think they got the wrong person. I'm supposed to be shocked by some of this. Oh my God! What did he just say on my goddamn live? It ain't morning, Theo. No, what time is it? It's 3:45 my time. In the evening, well, mid-afternoon. What do you call it? Evening if it's winter. Right? Yeah, some people actually do believe it's flat. A lot of people that say it's flat don't believe it's flat. I don't think, anyway. Slow moving in here today. There you go. What's this? Another comedy genius, possibly. Hello?
YOLO.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So, I have a question.
Yeah.
Amateur weather balloons without a fisheye lens, how does it show a flat Earth every time?
If what? Sorry.
Amateur weather balloons, no fisheye lens, shows a flat Earth every time at 150,000 feet in altitude. Explain that.
Okay, hold on a second. So you're talking about the ones with the fisheye lens, I think you'll find, right?
Without the fisheye lens.
Okay.
Get it right.
Why you come up all aggressive? Is anyone supposed to be impressed with you, with your attitude? Oh my God, the way he's talking to me, I'm definitely going to be scared to go against this guy. Right, so here we go. Why are you offended by anybody disagreeing with you? So this is a non-fisheye lens, all right?
Okay. And what shape is that?
Yeah, let's continue. What shape?
Look how flat that looks.
The cope is unbelievable. Yeah, it's so flat.
Oh yeah, it's not look flat, man.
So flat. Look how flat that is. Yeah.
Look how mad you are. You don't even know what to say, bro. You can literally see the ice wall too. Hold up. Look at the rotation. Look at the ice wall.
Hold on. This is important. Shut up a minute. So JD says for $9.99, a glimpse of TikTok here is like a conducted tour of an insane asylum. That was over on YouTube. That's the opinion that people have got of TikTok fluffs. So what you've come up with? Oh, he's gone. Well, that was funny, wasn't it? I don't know. So you can't actually tell if any of these people are serious. But I'm not sure anyone could care less than me. So let me in. We'll request then. Sit there demanding. Gifting suspended and live visibility restricted straight away. What? Tell me what I've done here. Tell me what I've done here. Unbelievable. What is this? I'm going to have to go in and appeal. Not sure why I got this restriction. Submit. These people are absolutely ridiculous. Someone tell me what I did there that violated anything.
What is up, brother man?
How we doing?
Good. And I do believe the earth is round. So, but my main question was the fact that you were showing it from space. Do you believe
56
that...
miles up, that was.
Oh, okay. Wow, that was pretty freaking high up. Do you think that we went to the moon the first time? Or do you think this time was the first time?
I've never seen... I used to think we didn't ever go to the moon. I even did podcasts laughing at the fact that people pretended we went to the moon. But since actually doing proper research and looking at things in context, I haven't seen any convincing evidence that we didn't go to the moon.
The first time?
Yeah. Hold on a second.
I just decided to pick your brain on that. You looked pretty interesting, so I was like, he's probably got a pretty good noggin on him. Let me ask him a question.
I don't know about there's mate, you got to turn this person that wanted to come up. You got to turn my voice off.
Oh.
Right, hello, are you a flat earther?
Yes, sir. What's going on, man? I just wouldn't waste my time. I see you guys was already having a conversation.
That's
dude.
fine. He's dropped down by the looks of it.
Yeah. My thing was more so about the moon landing. He just touched on that aspect too, and I think he just did it. I don't think you really 99% sure one as well. But as looking at the pictures that they show us right on the so-called aircraft in the airspace, the biggest concern that I have is how often do you shave? Right, I see you have a kind of after shadow that's currently going on. How often do you say you currently shave? Just I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I'm just out of
So what
curiosity.
question is that?
I'm just curious. How often do you shave?
Whenever I need to.
Okay.
I never
Me
shave
personally, I
clean. This is a strange conversation.
No. I'm gonna get to the point. I'm just being just perspective. I'm a very observant person, and you'll see why I'm asking these questions, brother. The reason I ask that is me personally, I shave every 2 days, and I start getting high aftershave. Right. So you see these guys that are so-called these astronauts that are in space with a thin, shortened airflow that's being given to them, right? Space doesn't have air.
Yeah.
You're telling me you're shaving doing that airflow and the air molecules are just going inside it, because after you shave, right, the air molecules, due to no gravity, the air molecules are flowing inside that cabinet.
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of people. It doesn't really interest me that much. Like, to me, I'm talking about, what do you think about the shape of the Earth? Are you a flat earther?
Yes, sir. I'm a flat earther.
Right,
I am a flat earther.
Because space to me doesn't really matter whether they're in space.
It does. It does.
Well, it
because
does
it
to
plays
you,
into
because,
it does. It plays to the biggest scam of all, because majority of people believe that we went in space, and you're feeding the people the knowledge that we're in a circular sphere. And majority of the time, when you're having a conversation with somebody, their biggest thing is, "Oh yeah, we went to the moon. Look at all of these the evidence."
when have I ever said that?
No, I'm not saying you did. I'm saying abroad.
I never ever bring that up.
I'm saying abroad. I never said you did. I'm saying abroad. Majority of the conversation that you have with people that believe that the Earth is a sphere, they like to bring up the point of the moon landing, and that was my point on the aspect of the observant of clean shaving in air for an amount of time with shortened airflow, and you're telling me that you're clean shaven. That's kind of a strange thing, and I've never.
Why couldn't they wet shave?
Even in a wet shave, brother, the air molecules is still gonna circulate through there. You're not telling me that.
I just got my appeal approved. That was good.
Yeah. You're not telling me that is gonna suffice. You're in there 10 days. There's gonna be some kind of airflow that just to me that's kind of strange. It's just kind of strange. Clean shaven all the time, and that's just something I highly, even at the hair.
Have we got any space people in the chat that could come up and help this guy? Because it's not really something that I'm happy to moderate a conversation, but for me,
well, no. The flat Earth aspect, though, when you look at the regular average of just sightseeing, right? We as humans have recorded the same stars throughout ages, right? That the stars stay circular. They're going kind of around us, and they align with the same patterns years and trajectories after. But yet we're told that we're circulating amongst.
You know that, like, you say that, so I'll say to you that Polaris has actually been documented to have not always been the North Star. But if I say that to you, you'll probably say, yeah, but that's just a lie. It always has been. It doesn't move.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's a lie. We're having a conversation. I have
no,
not.
That's fine. I'm just trying to, based on previous conversations with other people. I'm not saying you, but a lot of people will just say they'll talk about the history of stars, and then they'll say, yeah, they've never been documented. Then I'll say, well, they have, and then they'll say, yeah, but that's a lie. That's not true. So I'm just trying to get to the point of, like, why bring up, if you're going to say that we've got to ignore things that don't agree with you, then we've got to ignore all of the documentation. What was we just talking about? Stars, weren't we?
Ignore what? Such as what?
Sorry, this is the. I'm just going to show you something because you just brought up the stars, right? And I like the sky is the only thing that really, to me, is not arguable. So I'm just going to pause this. Hold on a second. I'll bring it up on the screen. So this is the southern stars. There, right? So you can see that. Yeah, so that's a time lapse of the southern stars. That's what they're doing. So that's the rotation of the southern stars on a time lapse, and then when they actually just turn it, there you go. So that's what it looks like. So it's going around this point here, right? You see that?
Beautiful photo.
This is the southern stars, which is going around this point.
Yeah.
Near the Southern Cross, right? So then we can go to the northern stars. And the northern stars are then wherever. There you go. So they're going that way. So they're going the different direction. And when they get the time lapse picture, it will be in a minute.
So would you say that is your?
There.
What would you say is your?
So they're going around this point, right?
Yeah. Throughout the years.
Sorry.
Throughout the years, it's been remained that evidence has shown.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not going to get into that with you, but because it's just, you know, the argument is that they're all moving with us, and because they're so far away, blah 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 blah. We've all know this conversation. My point is that 2 points of rotation is impossible on a flat disk. That's the point I'm getting at.
No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it's a flat disk. I don't believe there's other planets. You know, so when I argue there's a flat, the Earth is flat, I don't believe that we're just in a flat disk just circulating in air. That's not my argument. My argument is not that. I don't believe there's other planets, right? I believe the stars that we're looking at are patterns of something bigger, but I don't believe there's other planets. I don't believe that we're going out into space. I believe that is a firmament that you cannot break into, right? And I'm not here to convert you to believe into my belief, right? My observation has shown me that, you know, we're stationary. When you get in the real world,
what I'm saying is, so you're saying because we're stationary, the sky, it must be the sky that's moving, right? There must be the sky that's rotating.
Yeah.
So make that work. It doesn't matter if it's a disk, any flat surface. If the entire Earth is flat, then how can there be two different points of rotation in the sky?
There's not two different points.
I just showed you. One in the south and one in the north.
We could argue that.
It's not an argument. It's if you talk to someone in the south, like they've got their own. So this is the north. Right, that's what the north looks like with that point of rotation. So that is above the North Pole, or the most northern point of the sphere. So that would happen if we were turning and not the sky. And then when for me
to explain it to you, brother, I'll be honest with you. I could not explain that point to you. But my belief has showed me, and my thoughts have shown me that we live in a more I would say more of a realm than in aspect.
But this is not explainable, is it? This was the most convincing thing to me when I first started looking into this topic.
It's not even that. It's not right. I'll be honest with you. I'm not the guy that's going to be the hard evidence prover that flat Earth exists, right? But my thing is, I don't buy into the whole sphere, right? From a child in preschool, we've been given this sphere since early ages. It's not until I think the 16th century.
But is that more? With respect, is that not more about your distrust of authority and distrust of governments rather than like?
It's not. It's not because even like I said, even with my observation, right? They tell you there's a tilt, right? But I believe it was the Nixon. I forgot the camera that NASA had sued.
Flurf 1 million, Nikon 1000. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it was sued. Right. That to me, right. Me just being an observant person, like I said, right. It's not nothing to do with government. I don't even want to bring into conspiracy or anything like that. I'm just keeping it clean, right. As a human being, it's highly concerning to say the least that there was a product that was on the market, and one of the biggest companies that are in space, right? Because SpaceX is making a big mark now, so-called, in that market, but it's still NASA that's the lead front runner. To sue a company to remove that product off the market, that to me is a little bit alarming.
Right? Why do you think that is?
Why do you think it's not?
No, I'm just saying, like, because they're definitely going to be bringing out cameras. They've still got the P900, which is pretty much the same camera anyway.
But why do you think it's not concerning?
Because I don't know what you think the camera does. What is special about this camera? I know it's got a good zoom, but what do you think?
But don't you think it's just concerning that the leading movement towards space and there was a camera like the next sun that was taking pictures, and a lot of people, it had made big waves on social media as far as the pictures that was being taken, as far as the moon, the sun, how close it was as far as range, right? How the distance that we're being told that it is, what I think is 200 and something miles that they're telling us the sun is, but a lot of people think it's within distance from us, and
Yeah.
so when that,
But what I'm trying to get to the point, like why do you think they've so what is your theory on why they've took the camera? What was the camera doing that they needed to take it off Sal, according to you?
It's concerning.
Yeah, but why is it concern? What was it proving? What was having this camera there doing?
Why is it not concerning? That's all.
No,
I don't want to discuss why
I know the answer. I know what your answer is, but I want to hear you say it so I can disprove it.
No, I just, you know what I mean? It's concerning. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to get into why it's not, why. It's just concerning. NASA has to sue a company to get them off the market for a
NASA
product.
did not sue Nikon.
They did. They won the case.
Where is it? NASA sued Nikon.
It's illegal. Yes, sir. It was a case.
Right, before we do that, like this is a Fleur 1 million. This is a Nikon 1000. Zooming in here to the ships, right? So the argument is that it can zoom things back over the horizon, therefore falsifying the Earth and whatever. It ain't zooming that back in, is it? That's over a curve, isn't it? You don't have much.
That's not a curve.
What is it?
That's not a curve.
What is
it? That is not a curvature. That is not a curvature. That is water being water. The waves are current that are moving.
That's a wave.
That's a wave.
How high is that wave? Because that is a ship.
No. Water doesn't stand still, right? A big bubble of water, right? Have you taken?
So why is this other ship not affected by that giant wave?
Just take a typical Walmart pool or something like that. Just overflow that water and sit at a distance and look at it from an angle, and you'll see that pool itself was over time start playing with your eyesight, just because water doesn't stay at a low at a flat surface. Right? Over time, you'll start seeing wavy movement. I'm not saying it's a high wave, but you'll start seeing movement within that water that you're not going to be able to get a standstill clear view.
Hold on a second. So I'm just looking this up, right? So you're saying about the Nikon.
Yeah.
And NASA has utilized Nikon cameras for decades. Consumer grade bridge camera not used by the agency. So it's just saying that NASA don't use that camera. And there's nothing about that they sued. And there is a Nikon. Hang on, not Nikon Pico 1000.
I appreciate you having a good conversation, man. Majority of people, when you have a conversation, they get distracted.
That's fine.
And that you've been a good mate. I appreciate that.
Oh my word! I've got to appeal again. I've been my things suspended again. I've got absolutely no idea why. People keep reporting the live because they're coping. I don't know. See, why can't everyone come up and just have a conversation like you? Like, there's no shouting and screaming, is there?
No, you can have a conversation and have two different.
But there's people that are not. It won't come up and talk, but they sit there reporting the live over and over again, trying to get it taken down because I don't like what I'm saying, even though I'm not saying anything. I'm just showing stuff like this. I'll be completely honest with you. There's a lot of people on TikTok that are really invested in this, like globers, if you like, and they're really into space and they're really excited about this and they want to support the government and they love the fact that we live on a sphere. I'm not one of those people at all. It's just a topic that I do sometimes, and it doesn't make any difference to me. But people come in to me like it does make a difference to me, and like I'm some kind of satanic person for not thinking the Earth is flat. And I'll just find it weird. I'm going to bring this bell end up, and I can't.
To me, with the whole space moon landing and all that aspect, it's. When you look at it, man, the evidence out there, man, it's just the whole live stream. I've been paying attention to it on YouTube and all that, right? We've not yet gotten clear footage of outside. This is an $80 billion trip And we have not invested any clear photography to be able to get
What,
us
the
clear
Artemis you're
images.
talking about?
Yeah.
Well, you haven't seen the pictures of the Earth they've been sending.
I've seen the pictures, but it's pictures. The people want to experience what is going on, right? And we spent $80 billion on this project, right, with the smartest so-called mankind that is out there. But yet we're getting live still photos of a trip, and to me, we would. I don't want to get conspiracy, but I kind of want to do because. We went so-called in 1960, right? And this time around, only thing we were able to do was fly around it just to say we went further to the backside.
No.
That's an $80 billion trip.
That's not the
right?
reason, is it? The reason is, like, whether you believe it or not, you've got to be honest about what reason they're giving. And the reason is to make sure that they can get there, and then Artemis 3 will land there. Or Artemis 3 will go... Is Artemis 3 going to land there? Someone else with that's into this.
Artemis 3 is going to test the disconnect and connect of the lander.
Oh, you believe
They're basically following Apollo's program, and they're going to test docking with another craft in space again.
Right, what's your name, mate? Let's come up here.
Evan time.
Evan, right. So are you well versed on this Artemis stuff? You can help him out here.
Yeah. So Artemis, this whole thing is they're testing a brand new car essentially. Like, you wouldn't take an untested vehicle across the country, would you? You wouldn't fly in a plane that someone just built and said, "Hey, I built this brand new plane. We're going to fly it from coast to coast." I wouldn't get on that. I would be like, "Hey, test that shit first. Make sure it's safe. Make sure it's going to do everything you say it's going to do. I want to arrive alive." That's what Artemis 2 is doing right now.
You believe we went to the space?
I don't have to believe. I know.
Okay.
There's a difference.
All right. So you saying based on the imagery that we've been shown, do you believe those photos are real?
Based on family members of mine that were a part of the Apollo program.
Perfect. So,
what do you say of that?
Me and the mate were just having a conversation, and I told him one of the biggest clear factors to me that was a little bit concerning, right? Was just the shaving aspect of it, right? When you look at these astronauts, majority of them are clean shaven.
You know why?
Time, right? But let me finish. I'm gonna make my point. There's no need. I'm gonna give you the floor. The reason that was concerning to me is, right, we have a short amount of airflow that is supposed to be circulating in the ship. We have no gravity. So when you after the shaving, you would think the air molecules would flow and get inside of the air containment system or the airflow that is being sucked in the atmosphere. Right, and you're there for 10 days. Me, after a day and a half, I have a rough after 5-hour shaving that I need to use a razor, and I've yet met a razor that I could shave with that automatically cleans the hair and sucks the hair back into that as if it was a vacuum. And if there is, I need to invest in one. But go ahead, the floor is yours, brother.
Well, I can't testify to what shaving technology they use.
Okay.
But I know that in the Apollo program, when these guys went up, they were clean shaven. When they came back, a lot of these guys had a 5 o'clock shadow, if you will. I would think it was Al Shepard who famously complained that every time he moved, he could hear his face scrape along the side of the inside of his helmet. But they go up clean shaven because you want as little contaminants in the air as you can get. It's also one of the reasons why they're sequestered for 2 weeks before they launch, is they don't want any bacteria, any errant anything going up with them. But yeah, I don't know what they used to shave. I would be interested to figure that one out too, just because I go 4 hours and I have facial scruff. So 10 days would probably give me a full beard.
I just got to address something here. Someone's just super chatted me on YouTube here. Billionaire Jim for the $10. He says the Nikon Coolpix P1000 was officially discontinued in early 2024, with its replacement, the Nikon Coolpix P1100, officially announced on February the 4th, 2025. So it's just been replaced. Like, that's not, nobody's sued anybody or made this camera get off of the shelves because it was exposing the Earth or anything like that.
Perfect. And back to Mr. Event point, right? You made a statement about the Apollo mission. Have you seen the new mission? Have you seen the guys on the live stream that we be getting clean shaven from day 1 to day 10th now? We still have clean shaven. Don't you think that's a little bit concerning to you?
No, it just means that since the Apollo program, we've invented a way to shave in zero gravity. I mean, it's not surprising. It's just like to this day they don't bring pens into space because ink pens require gravity, so everything is done in mechanical pencil.
Man, that's some cool stuff. I kind of wish they would put that in the stores, dude.
Yeah, I mean they do make a pen that is pressurized.
No, not the pen. I'm talking about the shaving that you can shave and then no hair flows out. You just suck
I would be very, very interested to know. Like, I would like to talk to an astronaut and be like, "Hey, what are you using to shave, man? Because
Listen,
I get hair everywhere when I shave."
I've got someone's just super chatted me here $2. I've got no idea whether this is a joke or whatever, but it says here they shave with razors with small vacuums built in.
That's pretty cool.
I know nothing. Yeah, hang on. I'm going to bring someone up quickly. Someone wants to speak. Hello, mate. Your teacup in already. What's going on?
He did say, "Give me a minute."
Oh no, he said give me a minute, meaning bring me up and give me a minute. I hadn't even accepted him when he said give me a minute. So I don't know what's going on. Oh, here he is.
Yeah, there he is.
All right, Matt, can you hear me, mate?
I can, yeah.
Yeah, how you doing? Enjoy your content.
You go off the app. You got internet problems there or something?
Just bear with me, bruv.
Yeah, all right.
I'm doing all right. I
He must have Verizon.
Yeah, what's that? We got on Starlink.
Yeah, dude, I got Verizon too, bro. The Verizon, he can't get no service, boy.
I don't know.
Sorry, mate. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. So it took me about a minute to Google how they shave in space.
Yeah.
And they use a special electronic razor with a vacuum and a filter that takes everything away as you do it. It just sucks everything away.
So it is like a vacuum, like what he's just said here.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
And I kind of heard it earlier when the guy said it. And like I say, it's about finding out what you're talking about, and it just took me a minute to find that out. So,
what's the name of the product, brother?
Yes, we would all like to know. Do they sell it domestically, or is it a special like NASA built it for them?
Yeah, Mr. Dana.
Is it specially built from NASA? I expect so, because it's part of the trip and it's part of the rocket. So,
it's specially made for NASA only, not for
well, so it must be fake.
No, I'm not saying it's fake.
No, I was
I'm
curious
just
if they market it publicly, because there is some stuff that they make that they don't share with the general public.
Yeah, okay, well, it was just a Google search. It was just really a point of people talking about something without researching it.
You know what I always wondered? How do people have it take a shit?
Yeah, that's really cool too. Yeah, how do you do that?
Like how if there's no gravity and you swallow something, how does it go down inside you? Why don't it just sit there?
No good asking.
I do not know how the bio waste reclaimer works, but I know when they have to urinate, it's in a tube and that gets jettisoned overboard.
What about the first female? How would that
same process.
Same process?
Yeah.
Number two. Number two as well. I don't need mean to get aggressive, but number two as well.
Yeah, I don't know how they handle bio waste. I've
That's
never
pretty
been
cool,
interested in
man.
the space toilet, but
That's pretty cool stuff, man.
Hello. Who's the new person?
Hello, it's Jason. How you
Hello,
doing,
mate. You alright? What's up?
Not much. It's just seeing you're saying that the Earth isn't flat. Looks like a fun debate.
Yeah, what's your opinion?
It's flat.
Yeah, what's
I
your...
believe it's flat, just like the scripture says.
Oh, so it's like a religious thing?
No,
Bible never says it's flat. By the way,
It does.
Job 38:14.
no, it never describes the Earth as flat.
It does.
Job 38:14.
Why is that evidence to you?
How would you like me? You want to go political, scientifically?
No, Bible. Like
Biblical?
the Bible was your first piece that you brought up. I just wonder why you think that's convincing evidence, because the Bible said.
It hasn't been
History.
disproven yet.
History.
Sorry, this guy Evan. You keep your background noise is quite loud, and every time you're not muted, I can't hear anybody else. Right.
I would say.
Is that him? Or is that Strength? Hang on, let's check it out. It was him. Sorry, Evan, it wasn't you. Right, go on, mate. I can hear you now.
So, what was your question?
My question was, why is the Bible convincing evidence to you?
Because I challenge the Bible with history.
Right. So you think the Bible is literal, all of it?
Yep. Yes.
So donkeys talk.
I don't know. I've never done a study on talking donkeys.
Or snakes.
I've never done a study on snakes.
But that's what the Bible says, though, right?
I like I said, I've never dove into the talking animals.
But the Bible said the serpent spoke to Eve.
Yeah, I thought it was a flat Earth conversation, not a donkey talking.
No,
No, but I've just asked you if you thought the Bible was
into it.
literal. That's all. So I'm just saying that the Bible can be a lot of bollocks, can't it? Like just because it's
If one thing is true in the Bible, all things have to be true in the Bible. Yes, because Moses was 400 some odd years old when he died.
Yeah, something like that.
Noah was 600 years. Or no, sorry, Moses was 600. Noah was 400.
Yes, sir.
Name one human in history that we've found remains that lived that long.
I mean, you guys. Again, I've never done a hard study on timelines on the scripture. If that's what you're asking me.
no. The thing that I asked you was like you gave Bible evidence as total evidence and like your first piece of evidence for the Earth being flat, and I'm just drilling into what else the Bible says. That's all.
In Job 38:14, it reads, "The earth takes shape like a seal being pressed into clay, and the edges are like those of a garment."
Do you know what that verse means?
Well, hang on. And then I backed that up with history. And then if you go back into, I believe the flight, hot air balloon flight, 10 miles up, and if you read their story, their own description on what they seen during that flight, you'll see that it's exactly, his description was actually just like Job 38:14.
Right. What about when astronauts go into space and see a big sphere?
The ball? I mean, well, that's confusing for me with NASA, because NASA also says that the Earth is too big, that it has to be CGI. The pictures got to come together to make the ball picture.
No,
that's their words.
You're just like quoting memes here, right? That 1972 Blue Marbles on film. That's not a composite, and they've just taken a picture like literally 3 days ago.
On April Fools? day?
April Fool's only lasts till midday. So,
Do you know that April 1st was chosen as a launch window because it's an optimal time for us to launch?
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know
Yeah.
what the reason was.
They had like 5 different days picked out, stretched out over April and May. And if we couldn't go on the 1st, we'd have to go on one of the following days. It's just like when we sent probes to Mars or the Voyager satellites, when we sent those out to the edge of the solar system. We had to pick the perfect time to launch so that everything was where it should be gravitationally to make the trip possible. You don't just shoot something into space and pray that it goes. You have to plan. There's math, there's science involved, making it so that you you don't hit something or you don't miss something.
No, but I mean, I got so many problems with NASA that's it's comical. I don't trust anything they say. So,
but you trust the talking donkeys, right? So here we got a super chat here, $2. It says for the shaving thing that we were talking about, Philips Norelco, I think it says vacuum trimmer. You can buy it online. So if anyone wants to get an astronaut razor, there it is. That's what it is. You go and look that up. I think you're trolling, Mr. Bible person.
everyone says I'm troll. I'm telling you my reasoning and my deductions. You guys are picking
I
different
think
topics in the Bible. I'm talking about flat Earth. You guys are talking
I,
about
I feel
You
like
brought the
I feel like
Bible up, not
Cowboy
me. I
might
would
have
never
something
bring
to
the Bible
say.
up. Go on then.
I'm throwing the Bible up in a flat Earth perspective. It's a flat Earth conversation. You know, we got to
Yeah, but
talk about
it was your first go-to. Like you didn't even back something up with the Bible. Your first thing was the Bible. Who's the new person up there anyway?
That was your question, so I gave it to you.
So that's your most convincing evidence was the Bible, and then you say I don't want to talk about the Bible.
So,
Well,
Jason,
it's
what,
a historical document.
If the Earth is
Scientific.
not flat, why is the Army Research Laboratory doing propagation of electromagnetic fields over flat Earth? And this was in February of 2001.
hey, you read that document?
If the Earth is flat, why does the sun set, and why are there 2 points of rotation in the sky?
I don't know, but I find it hard to believe that gravity can be a container. That's really weird to me.
Well, of course.
I have that document downloaded. Let me pull it up.
Gravity hasn't been proven.
Well, yeah, it's only a theory, but they're saying it's a container. The round earthers are.
Well, it is a container, technically, because
How is it like a firmament, like it says in the Bible?
So no, I mean talking. Well, yeah, like
Oh,
a
look,
firmament.
he's mentioned the
that's a
Bible
container.
again. Don't
Right,
tell me
right.
in a minute that you don't want to talk about the fucking Bible because you just brought the Bible up yet again as some evidence. So
Well, yeah, the
when I talk
firmament
about the Bible,
is considered a container, though. Like that's I can understand that. Now, pressure is contained. We know it's contained, right? Atmospheric pressure. So I could see it contained by a firmament, but I can't see it contained by gravity because gravity is not a container. A container is something like your body is a container. It contains the blood.
So
like you got
what
blood
would
pressure, you know?
so if there's gas pressure somewhere, right? So if there's gas pressure and then you open a door or something, what happens to the gas pressure?
Escapes.
Yeah. So it escapes, right? So in that case, why isn't the gas pressure all rushing up at 1,000 miles an hour to the top of the dome where there's hardly any gas pressure? There's a partial vacuum even at the top of your dome, but yet there's a gradient. So something is holding that gas pressure down. You might not want to say it's gravity, but it's got to be something because there's a gradient.
Density. Your gas is
I would
filled
say it's
by
just contained. I mean, pressure is contained in everywhere you look.
But
I
there's
mean,
hardly
like
any
your tire
but
pressure
even,
on your vehicle, the engine oil pressure, the blood pressure in your body.
But you can, but you
pressure
can
underneath, like when you're digging.
But you can measure
like
the pressure. So
underwater.
So is the pressure at the top of Mount Everest the same as the pressure at sea level?
Is the pressure at what?
The top of Mount Everest the same as the pressure at sea level?
No.
Why?
Can't have that in a container.
density, because the density is different.
You can't have that in a
Yeah, density would absolutely play a role in it. But I can see
Density
density
point in that way.
I can't see gravity. You know, like
Density is not a
gravity's
force.
just a theory, right?
Density is, you need a
So
force. So you can
if gravity
you-
doesn't
You can have
If gravity,
electrostatics. You can have electrostatics if you want, right? But you can't have density. Density is not a force. So let's pretend. So let's pretend it's electrostatics. So the question still remains: something's containing the pressure down there, so it's not rushing up and filling the available space at the top of your dome.
Density.
You're just saying density doesn't explain anything.
If I go into the Dead Sea, I float. Why do I float?
Because there's salt there.
Because the density is greater than me. If I go into fresh water,
That's buoyancy, not density.
it's the density of the water.
It's buoyancy.
but it's buoyancy. You're more buoyant than the salt water is.
But the density of the water is thicker than salt water.
It's
versus fresh water versus salt water.
It's buoyancy. Buoyancy is the opposite force to gravity.
If you're gonna flurf, flurf correctly. Like you can't just go, oh, it's density. No, you have to put buoyancy on water. That's how all that works.
The buoyancy level then would be higher than fresh water than salt water. Why is that? Because the density.
Because
salt water.
Do you know the equation for
atmosphere is
buoyancy?
comprised of the same stuff all around.
No, I don't know.
Just face it, you're trying to troll. Like everyone in the comments has called you out on it already.
Yeah, probably.
How am I trolling? It's a flat Earth conversation. You said, why did I bring up the Bible and stick to flat Earth? You guys want to talk about talking donkeys and talking snakes? Conversation, flat Earth. So
I don't want to talk about that. You just said that the Bible should be taken literally, so I just said donkeys don't talk.
I mean,
that's it. That's a fair point, I think.
And you were quoting Job, right?
Job 38:14.
Okay, almost all of Job has to do with building houses, if I remember the Bible correctly.
Where does it say that?
Isn't Job 3:14 about a guy building his house on the sand?
No.
Those people on YouTube that are watching there, please thumbs up, like the stream, get the stream out there, give it a like. Right, go and carry on with the conversation.
This was fun, but I see Cowboys here, and I saw Tiffany, and we've got a couple other Globers that are way more versed in combating this than I am.
I'm not particularly versed in combating it either, but it's a fun conversation. I don't take it personally.
Don't say you're busy. Come on up here.
Who? Right, hang on.
Flurfinator.
Right, what's this? Who's this person who's been requesting for a while?
Hey, I just got a question on the up pressure and the down pressure. You know how you said like Mount Everest?
Yeah.
Isn't it high pressure up there too? That's the reason why we get like tornadoes and like hurricanes, because when two pressures come together from up and down.
Yeah, when there's high pressure next to low pressure, it's the weather systems. But the top of Mount Everest, the top of anywhere high is much less. You can't breathe up there, can you? Like people have to go up in stages, otherwise they literally collapse.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I don't know how far does like hurricanes reach, how the height of a hurricane. I don't know where it tops off at, but could it be like hurricanes and stuff on top of Mount Everest? Could it reach that height or no?
The hurricanes would be, I don't know. You don't get those sort of weather around there. I don't know. I've never heard of a hurricane on the top of Mount Everest, to be fair. But I'm not a weatherman. Anyone know in the chat? I'll never pretend to know shit that I don't know about. Yeah, are hurricanes on Mount Everest? Right, hang on a second.
No, I'm not saying there's
Hurricanes are a low pressure system, not a high pressure system.
Or it doesn't go that high. They stay down in the.
But Julius, you just said hurricanes were high pressure, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's higher pressure. I just know when they come together.
It's a low pressure system. Every storm system in the history of ever is a low pressure system. So if like you have a thunderstorm at home, that's due to a low pressure system. The altitude of the clouds, I think the highest clouds we get are like 50,000+ feet without looking.
Okay.
And
So,
mountains tear apart hurricanes.
oh, okay. Well, that answered that question. That's the only question I had. I just thought that that's how there could be high and low pressure all around because when they meet,
No.
they create tornadoes and
No,
hurricanes.
the higher we go, the lower the pressure gets. That's why planes have a maximum altitude at which they can fly, because there's not enough air pressure for their wings to work.
And while we're on the subject of storms, did you know that storms never cross the equator because of the Earth's spin? They deflect anti-clockwise to the north and clockwise to the south. And that's what causes the spin of the storms.
They're like flat earthers. They just always deflect.
Yep. Exactly. So there you go. What do they say? What's their best argument against that, Josh? Because I've never really heard them argue that.
So what they say is that the apparent tracking of hurricanes, like the deflection of them and why they don't cross the equator, is because that's where the sun is. And as the sun moves around flat Earth, it creates a wake that makes the hurricanes move the way they move.
The sun causes the hurricanes?
Yep. And you know Fred, right?
Yeah.
Fred said because of that, hurricanes don't go at night. Like the hurricanes just stop at night.
Did he really
which is
say
pretty
that?
funny. Yeah, he really said that with his own mouth. It was
I
great.
guess they're afraid of the dark.
Oh my god.
Yep. They take a break at night. It's like their union break.
Fuck that. Nah, there's definitely there. That's
I mean, a lot of hurricanes hit at night. I've been through many of them.
Why don't the hurricanes? Why don't the other flat earthers call Fred out on everything that he says? Like, why do they want to be associated with that fucking idiot?
They can't call out another flurf.
I don't know. I got them arguing yesterday.
It was great. Last night there was a flat earther that some of the flat earthers that we all know and love have never met before. So we went in the comments and convinced them that he was a glober trolling them, and they totally took the bait. It was hilarious.
Who did they think that? Fred?
No, it was there's a flat earther named J Dot, who's been around longer than Fred and some of the other people. And he went in and they started questioning him right away. So we just followed along and said, oh yeah, this guy's a glober. We put him up here to troll you. And they totally believed us. It was hilarious.
Yeah. I miss the busiest times on it because I'm always asleep.
Yeah, time zones, you know.
Yeah.
How do those work on a flat earth?
Well, I always drop down the flat. Who is it's not coming up now. Murray's a globe, and then there's
yeah,
Sal.
he's a globe.
I'm looking for. I'll drop this guy down. Hey, what's his name? How to Y4. Who's that?
No idea, but it sounds like a flurfy name.
It does, but it's not connecting. To request again if you're a flat earther. So far there's not been anyone that disrespectful. Maybe it's because I'm so friendly. I don't know. Just ask angels; he'll tell you. I just like him. This is requesting again. Let's see if it works this time. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Flat earther?
Yes.
Hey! Here we go.
Hey!
Why is this? Please don't say the Bible.
What's that?
Why are you a flat earther? Please don't say the Bible.
Oh, no. I got plenty of technical discussion to talk, but I'm just going to pick one.
Yeah.
The gyro.
Yeah. What about it?
The gyro completely clears that we live on a topographically level, motionless plane.
So, completely what?
Yeah. The gyro completely proves that we live on a topographically level, motionless
Okay,
plane.
why are you the only one that knows this then?
No, everybody knows it. Everybody who knows it's flat knows it.
Nobody agrees with you in all of science and physics and...
Okay. Help me understand
you.
how a gyro works.
I've got no idea how a gyro works. And neither of you.
That's fine,
and
brother.
neither of you, because
really...
you wouldn't think it proved the flat Earth if you did, because not another single person in the world
Are
does.
you looking for it to maintain rigidity in space?
Yes, thank you very much. OneCast, I really appreciate it.
Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means?
I know how a gyro works, dude. I'll tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, don't even worry about it.
Okay. I'll stop worrying.
Yeah, no worries. I'll help you out.
Okay, cool.
The gyro maintains the rigidity of the plane. Yeah. So if the gyro is... Yes, it does. Let me finish. If you don't know, just listen.
Yeah, let him speak. Be funny.
Go ahead.
Yeah, sure,
Sorry,
man.
I'm getting worried again. I was getting worried.
Please don't get worried. Please don't. You're talking to somebody who's very technical.
No, I'm not worried.
Okay, the gyro maintains the rigidity of the plane. And as it spins, it has a precessional motion. And the precessional motion is dammed out by the limiters in an attitude indicator on an aircraft. So if it maintains the rigidity of the plane and the gyro is pinned horizontal to the plane before the aircraft takes off, if there is an angle of attack, pitch up or pitch down, it has to reflect. And if the aircraft is to fly 100 miles at 30,000 feet straight without going up or down, and the gyro is not showing any deflection, it proves that you're flying over a level plane.
Okay. Josh?
No, that's not how that works. The gyro is maintaining...
Right, now you've got to let Josh talk. He just let you speak.
I'm sorry.
You think the gyro cares about the plane, and it's not maintaining its rigidity in space.
What are you talking?
What causes the gyro to process?
What causes? It is by its inherent rotational motion on its axis. That is what is causing the precessional motion.
But I thought the gyro maintained rigidity in space.
Yes, it maintains the rigidity to the plane at which it is.
Why are you so annoyed? Calm down.
I'm not.
Just
Don't worry. We have a lot of questions for you, so don't.
Yeah,
don't worry.
Please do. By all means, you can bring it on.
Will a gyro? Why will the gyroscope process if it's on?
Yeah, it is the
if it's
natural,
on the ground. Hold on.
I'm going to give you the answer. You don't even have to ask the question. It's very simple.
What was the rest of my question? What was the rest of my question?
Why does the gyro process? That was the question, right?
No. Why does the gyro process?
Yeah.
If the plane isn't moving.
If the plane isn't moving?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by what plane are you talking about? The aircraft?
Yeah, like when the plane's sitting on the ground, they spin up their gyros, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if the aircraft is sitting on the ground and you spin the gyro at say 30,000 RPM, the precession is an inherent natural law of physics. It is independent.
No, then it's not maintaining rigidity in space.
Hold on, dude. Hold on. Hey, let me ask you this. What's your if you don't mind, what's your educational background?
Oh, I'm a PhD.
No, it doesn't have to be a PhD. What's your educational background?
Yeah, I have a PhD.
Oh, fine. What's your PhD in?
Destroying flat Earth claims.
Oh my God, that's a good PhD. You might have got it for free.
Yeah. So, do you agree that a gyro maintains rigidity in space?
Yes.
Okay. Do you agree that it maintains rigidity in? Do you agree? Yes. Do you agree that it maintains rigidity in space?
What do you mean? Let me ask you this way.
Hold on.
Let me ask you this way. What do you mean when I say it maintains rigidity in space? What do you understand from it?
So
let's see how technically capable you are.
Technically capable?
Yeah, I want to know how technically
okay.
capable you are when I say it
Okay.
maintains rigidity in space.
Well,
What does it mean to you?
before I see how technically capable I am, what is your background? What is your degree? Since you wanted to ask me.
Well, I'm somebody who destroys glow earthers.
Is that where you got your PhD in?
So
No, man,
maintaining
go ahead.
rigidity in space means
Yeah.
that it wants to resist the motion of other things.
What do you mean?
So
No,
if
you're wrong. You're
yeah.
wrong. Done.
Oh, really?
Done. That's wrong right there.
Really?
Try it again.
Yeah. So they want to know when they put it on the plane. They want to know, depending on what the gyro is attached to, what the attitude of the plane is, where up is, where down is, that kind of stuff. And the gyro resists the motion of the plane, so they have something to
Resist the
You don't
motion
know
of
this
the
about
plane?
gyroscopes? Yeah. So
Resist the motion of
if
the
the
plane?
plane,
That's new to me.
so hold on, how to? If the plane tips its nose up, does the gyro tilt back?
No, the gyro
So
stays the
it
same.
remains.
Hold on. You asked the question. You got to wait. If the angle of the attack of the aircraft changes, the artificial horizon, which is connected to the gimbal, that is what deflects in reference.
That's not what I'm asking.
To the that's exactly
You're
what
really
I'm going to
bad
tell
at
you.
this.
I'm going to tell you
You're really
the
bad at
gyro
this.
always maintains the rigidity of the plane, and the angle of inclination is actually reflected on the gimbal.
Where did you get that information from? Because the
Are you a licensed pilot?
There's information on the screen there.
Yeah, so I'm going to read this since he's got a nonstop talking problem. Gyroscopes do not support the flat Earth theory. Rather, they provide evidence of a spherical Earth. Gyroscopes, particularly laser gyroscopes, are designed to detect rotation and orientation based on the Earth's rotation. That's a problem. When flat Earth proponents attempted to use a $20,000 laser gyroscope to prove their theory, just a theory, the results inadvertently confirmed the Earth's curvature instead. What say you, Globe Destroyer?
Right, you can unmute.
Because no flat earthers ever destroyed me on anything, so I just want to throw that out.
You are a technically incapable idiot.
I'm sorry.
How?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Was that the year you got your pilot's license? Is that the year?
Well, yeah. Hey, listen. Hey, you don't need a pilot's license to know whether the Earth is flat or a freaking.
Then why
globe.
do licensed pilots disagree
What's
with
your
you?
background? What's your background? Let me hear it.
Then why do licensed?
Genius.
I don't
Genius,
claim,
what's your background?
unlike you, I don't claim that background. I want to know from you, why do licensed pilots disagree with you?
Listen,
Why
I
do
know,
I can yell
I need to
too,
know
mother?
how technically are you?
Why do licensed pilots disagree with you?
Yeah. You can answer the question.
I don't claim that background, unlike you. I don't claim that background. But then again, when I pull something up like this, I don't have to. And by the way,
that's what I always say.
Here's
If I don't know something, I'll just look it up, and then they go, "Oh, I can't believe you believe that."
Here's what I type. Does a gyro prove flat Earth? And there you go. And I can go into whatever the hell site, and it's not going to get any better for you.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know this was going to say this because I was in the guest box for quite a while and was going to mention this about Bob Nodell, and yet the summary pulled it up.
Hey, genius! Hey, genius! What does an accelerometer do? Explain to me what an accelerometer does. Tell me. Let me hear it.
And I think you mean an accelerometer.
Yes, genius. Tell me. Let me hear it.
No, well, that's not what you asked me. An accelerometer.
Yeah, accelerometer. Yeah, well, yeah. You said British English or American English?
I don't think he's technically.
Yeah,
I don't
just tell me how it
think
works.
he's technically professional.
How does an accelerometer work? Help me understand that.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, go ahead and search.
So, I'm not searching a damn thing.
Then just say it. Then just say it. How it works.
You can't shut the hell up.
So I got this here. So,
Can I just ask? Can I ask one question of him?
Go for it, Fuzzy.
Very simple question.
Yeah.
If we're on a completely motionless plane, 100% motionless plane, and we spin up a ring laser gyroscope sitting on a table that is supposed to maintain its rigidity in space.
Correct.
Why does it precess 15 degrees per hour?
I just told you the answer to that. No, it doesn't precess
No, you
at
didn't.
15.
It
Hold on.
does.
You asked me a question. You gotta
I
wait.
brought it
You
up on my
asked me
screen.
a question.
Look
You
at
gotta
this.
wait now. I'm gonna answer
I
to
brought
you.
it up on my screen.
I'm gonna answer
Why
to
does
you.
it precess
let him answer.
15 degrees per hour?
To you. You gotta listen
Let
first.
him answer, Fuzzy. Go on, answer then.
Okay. First of all, it doesn't precess at 15 degrees an hour. That's number one. Number two.
Well, it does.
Listen. And then number two. Listen, dude. You asked a question. You got to wait. The second reason, the reason it does its precession, it is due to the natural law of physics of a rotating gyroscope. You can do it with a bicycle wheel. You can do it with any flywheel. It does this phenomenon, but it has got nothing.
So it doesn't maintain its rigidity in space.
No, I didn't say the rigidity in the space. I does the precession
So a gyroscope.
part.
So a
Listen,
gyroscope
dude, I'm gonna
doesn't
say it again.
maintain rigidity in space.
Hold on. I'm
Why
gonna
are
try
you
it again.
shouting? Relax.
There's two components to it. One is the precessional component, and the other is the rigidity of the space. That is the characteristics of a rotating gyroscope.
If
There
it's
are two
maintaining,
factors.
okay, great.
Okay.
If it's maintaining rigidity in space, it
Yeah.
would not precess if it's
Oh my
not
God!
moving.
Do you want me to send you an MIT
Right, I've
lecture
got-
on it? Do you want me to send you an MIT lecture?
What about this?
Please do. Please do.
So I've got this up here. Someone's just sent me
Please
this.
send me the MIT.
Laser
Please send me the
gyroscope.
MIT lecture.
A laser gyroscope measures tiny fluctuations in Earth's rotation. After 30 years of painstaking development, researchers in Germany and New Zealand have unveiled a laser gyroscope that can track fluctuations in Earth's rotation in near real time and accurate to several milliseconds. The technique is much simpler than current methods and could provide further insights to the phenomena that causes the fluctuations, such as shifts in ocean currents. What say you, Mr. PhD?
Since he's a Glober killer, does he know who Bob Nodell is? He should.
He should.
Yeah, have you ever heard of
And
Bob?
by the way,
Thanks, Bob, the
I
ring
drilled-
laser gyroscope.
Thanks, Bob.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bob.
And I drilled into it here.
Hey, listen. Hey, let's stay on the focus, man. You explained to me.
No, I want you to address what I just showed there.
Listen, you got to stay on the aircraft. It's very simple. I
You
don't want you to
wasn't.
hear your. Listen, I don't want to hear your laser gyroscope measuring fluctuations.
Well, I don't
and all
really
that
care
shit.
because it's
You-
my life. So if I want you to hear it, that's what you're going to hear.
I'm not going to speak to your point. I want to tell me how
Well, you
a
will.
gyroscope works on an aircraft.
You will.
How does a
though.
gyroscope?
You will speak to my point because you're on my live. So I want you to address what I just showed you there. Okay, you can unmute.
He doesn't want me to read this.
He probably wasn't listening to what you showed him. Post. To be fair.
Bob Nodell's experiment with a gyroscope inadvertently proved the Earth is round. In his attempt to demonstrate that the Earth is flat, Nodell spent $20,000 on a laser gyroscope. Contrary to his expectations, the gyroscope detected a consistent 15-degree drift every hour, which aligns with the Earth's rotation, thereby supporting the spherical model of the planet.
Mm-hmm.
What say you, knucklehead?
I don't have anything to say. And why are you calling me a knucklehead?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, here it is. Listen, I really don't give two shit when you look at Google search and read crap. You explain to me one thing very simple.
What's your source?
This is
listen,
history.
Hey, listen.
He hasn't given any sources.
I'm going. Listen, I'm driving right now. Okay, I'm driving.
yeah.
Listen, it's very simple. It's very simple to me. It's very.
Fuck off then.
You can't call this a Google search. This is history.
I'm not having. He's just admitted to driving. I'll get kicked for that one.
Yeah,
I just got rid of him.
Yes, you did the right thing there. Once he said he was driving.
I love how he says it's a Google search when it's history, and it's literally on video.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. With the guy
He shouldn't
saying,
be
"Well,
driving
we weren't
when he's that angry."
Obviously, we weren't willing to accept that.
What
Right?
cast?
That's
What cast?
a quote from Bob Nodell.
Did he just mark me down as his next victim, another glober he destroyed? Was I the next
Probably.
one?
Probably.
All of us.
That's what
all of
always
us.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
All of us.
destroyed
Right.
you.
It's pigeon chess, right? It's pigeon chess.
Welcome to Flat Earth.
Yeah, welcome to Flat Earth.
He brings up the gyro, and then a minute ago he's like, I don't know why you guys want to talk about a gyro.
I know.
You brought it up.
You can't
Well, that was like the other bloke. I
perception-
don't know if he was a troll earlier, but he brought up the Bible immediately and then said, "Why you bring up the Bible?" When asked about talking donkeys, he didn't want to talk about it anymore. So
Right,
I've
you
got
can't-
hang on, I've got to do a couple of super chats. So chat $2 here from Millionaire Jim says ring laser gyro shows 15 degrees shift. R.I.P. Bob. Exactly. And then this one here for $5. He is very technical, but has never heard of pendulous veins. So there.
By the way, I did immediately share this with JP, but I think he's off app.
Yeah. You can't have rigidity in space as a property and then say by its own nature and in and of itself, while it's not moving, it precesses.
Yeah.
That you can't say.
Contradicted himself.
Yes, that is a contradiction in physics.
I love too. I heard not that long ago somebody claiming, I think it was like Nathan. Nathan was in a museum somewhere where they had a giant Foucault's pendulum, and in the museum he's flirting out, well, there's a motor, right? So if you do it in your house with a string and a weight, what is making that precess? There's no motor involved.
Nope. It takes a very heavy weight. You need a real heavy weight and a frictionless swing if you can, like some kind of
sea level is here.
Bob Nodell like that?
We're about to
Y'all just
learn
gonna
sea
lie on
levels
Bob
here.
Nodell like that?
Bob Nodell said that we weren't willing to accept that.
Did he not get two different readings and say that the Earth is not moving? Did he not do that?
No, he did not.
No,
he
Put
did not.
$1,000 on it. Put
No, he did not.
$1,000 on it.
He did not. Okay,
put $1,000
so
on it while everybody
present the actual
Put
evidence.
$1,000 on it, Fuzzy.
Okay, great. Go ahead, sea level. I'll do it.
We bet.
Go ahead, I'll do it.
We got a bet.
I'll do it. Sure. You provide the video evidence of Bob Nodell doing that experiment.
Yeah.
With the
I'll give you
other
my
results.
Hold on.
With the other results. Go ahead.
Wait a minute. It's in the archive.
Go ahead. That's my bet.
I'm gonna bring it up.
That's my bet.
But just remember,
bring
we
up
got
the
that
video of
We
him
got that
doing
bet,
the
'cause he
experiment,
proved- all right.
getting the different results.
Y'all
Go
heard
ahead.
him. We got that bet.
Yes.
Sea level, if you bring up
the.
Oh, come on, Gas, I
I don't
miss
want to
you.
quote.
Wait a minute.
I don't want to
Calm
quote
down.
sea level.
Calm
I
down.
want the evidence of him doing the experiment and getting different results.
Yeah.
And
That's what he
then
did.
you'll get $1,000 from Fuzzy, and I'll give you my house.
Yeah, bet that hit.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay, so bring
I
up
got
the
you.
video. Go ahead.
I can't bring it up right now, but I will send
okay.
it to you, brother.
Well,
But
my
everybody
bet-
knows
my-
this.
my
Wait
bet
a minute.
ends-
Can I even
my
say
bet
anything,
ends on
or
this
y'all just
live.
gonna keep talking, man? Calm
Sea level.
down.
My bet ends on this live stream.
Dude.
My
Have a
bet
great one.
my bet expires on this live stream.
I'll talk to you when I bring up the evidence. Since you just
My
want to
bet
keep talking over
expires
me.
on this live
Since you
stream.
want to just
Sea
keep
level.
talking over me, I'll just bring up the evidence
No,
when I get it.
Sea level.
Can I-
Just
wait-
don't forget I bet. Don't
So
forget I
you
bet.
can't.
Just do that.
So you can't bring up the evidence.
At the moment,
I got it. I got it. You can't bring up the
I know.
evidence. I understand.
Slow your
understand.
heart down.
No,
Slow your
I
heart down.
get it. No, I'm good. I get that you can't actually bring up the evidence because it doesn't
It don't
exist.
matter.
I think
The only thing that
bet,
exists is a
Just
claim that
remember
he
you-
did a second experiment.
Just remember
A
you
claim.
placed the bet, sir.
I think they
I
then put
placed
the
the bet that
gyroscope.
ends on this live.
Yes.
That expires
You
on
got
this
two
live.
different readings, fat boy.
I
15 and 17.
I placed the bet.
Depending on latitude.
nice
clown.
add-on.
Yes.
So what?
Where?
So you just get ready to
show
cash
show
at
me the
You just get
actual
ready to cash
experiments
at me
being
with your
done.
little lying ass.
Show me the actual
nice
You've been
experiments
talking
being
since I
done.
got up here, man.
Show me the
You've been
experiments
talking
being
since
done.
Damn.
I'm waiting.
Piece of shit.
I'm waiting for you to show me the experiments being
I
done.
want sea level to talk.
I'm waiting to see your evidence.
All I wanted for everybody in this live, 188 people, y'all heard
I'm
them
waiting
make that
to
bet.
see your
You
evidence.
get ready to cash at me, boy. That's all
I'm
I'm gonna say
waiting
you.
to see your
Since you wanna keep
evidence.
What are we betting
Sea
on?
level. I'm waiting to see your evidence.
So the claim
He needs to present.
for it.
He needs to
Well,
present evidence that Bob Nodell performed
I had
an
to- it's in my
additional
archives,
test
man. I had
that
to go
had
there.
different results.
I've never
Bob
seen
Nodell's
that.
second
Was that on
interview,
Globebusters sea level?
Because they
I'm waiting.
Well, I ain't gonna.
I'm waiting.
Where
Where
there
did he
is a
post
video.
that other
waiting.
test?
Dude, he got 2 interviews.
I can look it up right now.
If you want your $1,000, you got to present this on this live, sea level.
This motherfucker talking, man.
If you want your $1,000, you have to present your evidence on this live, sea level.
Oh no, don't move the goalpost.
Sea level. Oh, I
motherfucker.
didn't move the goalposts. I told you this bet expires with this broadcast.
Stop it. No.
Sea level.
Sea level. Tell me.
Say that dumb shit. You ain't say that before you made the bet.
Sea level. Tell me what to look up. What am I looking up? Bob Nodell's second experiment. What is it? The
His real interview where he got 2 different readings with latitude changing, sir. Don't forget about that point, fat boy.
See, that's always so we can call you a misogynistic
misrepresented him. He got fuck you.
Where is your
misogynistic
evidence?
homophobe says what?
Bob Nodell.
Don't be mad.
Hey, sea level.
Second.
I may be fat. I may be fat, but you have no brains.
Cash at me, bro.
I may be fat, but you have no brains. Sea level.
Fuck you, dude.
Misogynistic homophobe says what?
So what you'll find, what you'll find is there's an interview with Bob Nodell where he claims after his laser ring gyroscope. Hold on.
I tried to say that.
Hold on. It was so peaceful for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So what you'll find.
Sea level's not terrified of listening to anybody at all.
I wouldn't listen to me. I haven't had a chance to say anything.
What are you talking about?
Me since I got up.
How many times?
Okay, let's give sea level. Let's give sea level 60 seconds. Sea level. Sea level. I'm going to let.
Only if he's going to present evidence.
Sea level. I'm going to let you talk. Say whatever you want. Sea level. Stop talking over me. I'm trying to let you fucking talk. You're talking over me, allowing you to talk. What's going on? Right, so, sea level, the floor is yours. You get 60 seconds, sea level, to say whatever you want to say.
Yeah. You all are misrepresenting him same way Netflix did. They lied and tried to persuade the people to believe that he proved that the earth was spinning when in fact it was just the opposite. Because at different, I believe it's latitudes, they got different readings. They did the test like 3 times, 15 and 17. If you didn't know that, that's a you problem. And y'all up here lying. And he proved the earth is not spinning at all, sir. And y'all know this and y'all just sitting up here lying on purpose. Why would y'all do that? Just to hold on to the globe. But you send me my $1,000. I'm finna dig it up. I'm finna get off.
When you provide the actual evidence. When you provide the actual
sea level, just tell me what to write into YouTube, and I'll do it and bring it up right now, and we can settle
just
this.
Look up Bob Nodell's interview.
Bob Nodell's interview.
You should have already done this.
Well,
an interview is words, sea level. It's not evidence.
He got 2 different readings.
An interview is words, sea level.
Did he
it's
only
not
get
evidence,
1 reading?
Sea level.
Did he? Wait a minute.
I don't know. I don't know.
Did he only get 1 reading?
He videoed the one set of tests.
He got more than
He videoed the one set of tests. Where's the video of the other ones?
The sky
Where's
is
the video?
All right, so I've got a Bob Nodell. I've got a Bob Nodell interview here from Shut Up. I've got a Bob Nodell interview here from Globebusters. So what timestamp do I need for this evidence?
Digital transfer, man.
What's the
timestamp?
Look at
the video, my guy.
What, for 1 hour 50 minutes? Yeah, I don't think we got time for this. So just tell me whereabouts I should be looking.
Oh, remember right offhand, man.
Once he got this result, everything afterwards was bullshit to deflect.
For years, guy. Y'all just sit up here and lie.
Why are you up here presenting evidence that you don't have? That's weird.
How does the subsequent stuff he's talking about nullify this?
He doesn't have evidence. He's got an interview with words. No evidence.
What are you talking about, man?
Do you still think that when you look out to sea, there's a hump?
Where's the data?
I need my money, Fuzzy.
Where's the data, sea level?
His whole community
send me the data
because
and I'll give you your money.
Google it.
Send me the data. No, you present the data, sea level.
Honestly,
it's your evidence.
It's
your burden. It's your burden, sea level.
So sea level, there were actually 2 tests that Bob Nodell did that we actually have photographic and video evidence for. The first one was the one he did for the Netflix thing. After that, he said, "Well, wait a second. I wanted to have this guy build me a mechanical gyroscope. So the guy built the mechanical gyroscope, spun it up in his basement, and got back to Bob Nodell and said, hey, I'm still detecting 15 degrees per hour. After that, Bob Nodell claimed to take gyroscopes up to higher altitudes, not at different latitudes, higher altitudes, and get different
Longitude,
results.
altitude.
No,
I can't remember the top of my head.
yeah, I know. They both have "tood" at the end, so
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to keep
But
it
we
straight.
got
you have no
two
idea what you're
different
talking about.
readings, did we not?
But Josh,
The
I
problem
believe they
is-
also
Wait a
put the
minute. 1
gyroscope
second.
in different
1
boxes
second.
of different materials, and they still got it.
Yeah, they tried that too.
Wait a minute.
The
One
problem
question.
is,
Question, sir.
hold on, I
Not
was
monologue.
almost
They
done.
got
I was
two different
literally
readings, sir,
I-
proving that it was,
I was
not the spin of
10
the
seconds
Earth.
away
You
from
cannot
finishing.
get two different
I
readings
was
if it's the Earth
10
moving, sir.
seconds. I was
Hey,
10 seconds away
just
from
send me
finishing.
my money, man. I'm finna go
I
take a
was
video because y'all
so
on some bullshit.
here's
Y'all
the
on some
issue.
bullshit.
Though.
Fat
Here's
boy,
the
get ready to
issue.
send me
Though.
my fucking money, man.
Here's the issue.
Oh, y'all heard him.
Here's
heard
the
him.
issue.
I'm finna go find this shit.
Here's the issue.
Because y'all
Here's the
act like
issue.
some idiots. Yeah,
So
why you trying
sea
to
level,
overtalk me, man?
sea level. If you
Idiot.
stop for a
Fucking
second,
idiots.
can
No,
you
you
stop
stop
for
for
1
Sea
second?
level. Do you notice how? Do you notice when I gave you the floor that everybody shut the fuck up, but you can't do the same?
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Fat boy got the
What
fucking
the
crybaby.
fuck are
heard
you
him.
talking about?
Fucking
That's just a
idiot.
blatant
You heard
lie.
him, you idiot.
He's a
Oh, this is going to be
lying.
good
You
content
lying,
on
dude.
YouTube.
The problem is,
This is
y'all like to
streaming
lie.
everywhere. You
That's the
literally was just
problem.
given a minute to speak. Nobody
What
interrupted you.
is what you
So
didn't say
the-
nothing
the
about the
problem-
two different readings he found.
So
He
sea
found two
level. I'm
different
about
readings,
to make
did
a
he
bet
not?
with you that's
Boys,
open
You don't have to
forever
make
and
no
ever
fucking
and
bet with me.
ever.
I already got the stack. I already got a stack
Right.
coming. I don't need no more
Yeah,
money
I,
from you.
I got the
No, I said I would
$1,000
give
in
you
my
my house
pocket. You want
originally.
to come take it from me?
So
Only
the problem with the
fact of the matter is
subsequent,
they got two different
good
readings.
Lord,
Separate
it's
lies.
almost like you're afraid if you shut up, you'll be proven wrong. So the problem with the subsequent tests that he claimed to do is there's no video or photographic evidence. He just said, hey, we went up and did this and got this result, but has nothing to show that that was the actual case other than the words coming out of his mouth.
It was verbal deflection for what I showed on my screen.
Wow, silence. Wow.
The
No, I've
video of their
muted him.
little backyard, the video of their little backyard meetings. He's all like, here's what we came up with. Oh no, we can't let this get out.
Hasselblad,
We can't let this get out.
Address the point, Hasselblad.
Can I
I
ask
did.
one question?
I did.
Yeah, who's?
Oh,
Did he
who-
not
hang on a
find
minute.
only
Sea
one
level. Stop talking for a second. Who's the new person here?
Okay, boys, I just got one question. Like, I call it a question, but it's just to let all you see yourself. I was taking a time, like more than a year. I just finalized it, like over a month. I was looking to the sun very regularly online, where you can see the sun, like in view, right? Okay, if we are on a ball Earth spinning around the sun on a yearly base, right?
Are you a flat earther?
Wait. Let me just ask you
I
the question
just
and
want
then-
yes or no. Because if you are, I'm going to get rid of sea level.
Oh, I think
Oh,
the
my
ball that
fucking
they
God,
present
you
isn't
rid
the
of me.
ball that
I'm
we
finna go.
really
Right,
think
fuck
it
off,
is,
sea
right?
level. Right, go on, carry on.
So partially, okay. So my question is this one: how is it possible that if we are like going around the sun on a yearly base, how is it possible that I'm able to see the dots on the sun like on a daily base, the black spots on the sun on the same
sunspots.
spot? Yeah, they just
The
don't move.
the sunspots move.
Yeah, they're
what are
not
you
the
talking
same.
about?
Yeah.
No, they don't. You've taken the
They
time
absolutely
to watch it, or you
do.
just
The sun
talking about
rotates.
from your mind.
You know
You're
the sun
speaking your mind,
rotates,
right?
right? The sun rotates too. You know that, right?
Well, but I took the time to take a look.
Hold
like,
on a second. Is
on a
Dave
weekly
on you
base,
over on
a daily
YouTube?
base.
Sorry, hang on a minute, mate. Is on YouTube? Is Dave McKeegan still in the chat there? Because hasn't Dave McKeegan got a time lapse on with a sun filter, and he's got a time lapse of the sunspots on his channel? Has he got that?
I don't know if he does, but I saw one not even a week ago that one of our friends, one of our flat earthers did. Maybe Zamboni, one of them guys.
Yeah.
Do you have a professional photographer friend on every platform?
Me, yeah. I think so. I only like recently discovered that he was a professional photographer. I thought he was just a YouTuber. And a bit of a sciencey
No, that's
bug.
how he got. he got into the conversation the same way I did.
Yeah.
Through photography.
He freaked me out the other day. I had a debate with Lifting the Veil on my channel, and I had like a link up for people to join. And he just put Dave, and I'm like, who the fuck's Dave? So I didn't let him on. Then he wrote Dave McKeegan. I was like, okay, you can come up. And he's come up, and he's outside his house with a fucking torch on his face, like fucking Blair Witch Project. I thought, what is he doing? I thought, that's not Dave McKeegan. I said, what are you doing? I was people in the house, I can't talk. That was quite a fun I don't know if Lifting the Veil is still in there, but he was in here earlier on. But he was another, I think it's flat kind of, but then won't accept any evidence against it. But he was a decent-ish guy, so it was all right. What was I going to say there? Oh, yeah, Dave's not in it. What was you, Zamboni's got that, has he? Shall I look at this?
Well, I'm guessing it was one of those guys. It was Zamboni. I don't think it was Rusty Shackelford. I want to say
it was Zamboni, and it's not a time lapse. They're just looking at the sunspots from different angles.
Wasn't it just photo? It might not be a time lapse on Dave's either.
Somebody had a video, and it was a time lapse, and it wasn't a super long time lapse, but it was enough to watch the sunspots move like incrementally back and forth. He had it going left, right, left, right, left, right.
It's the same as Jupiter, right? It's always the
debunker. It could be debunker. Yeah.
It's the same as Jupiter, right? We always will see just that one swirl.
No, we can watch. We can watch Jupiter move. Dendy, that's just factually incorrect. You can like pull up videos, time lapse videos of people in their backyard showing Jupiter rotating. Showing Saturn rotating.
That's
what you're saying is
just with the wind. I'm from Holland. Sorry, man. I don't know all the correct words, but it got like a swirl inside it, right? In Jupiter, right?
You're probably not going to be able to. I can bring this up.
Yeah, right. The giant storm on Jupiter. You're right.
The giant storm on Jupiter. It's easy to say.
Yeah, we have photos of Jupiter without the giant storm.
Oh yeah, it rotates too. I've seen a time lapse
you're
of
just
Jupiter.
Actually incorrect.
Yep. I've seen
Can
a
you
time
see
lapse
that?
of Jupiter.
Can you see that?
Live.
Look at those sunspots. Can you see that?
You see the. Well, this is a time lapse, right?
Yeah. Well, it's like it's different photos.
Yeah. Okay. But every day I will see those two.
Dendy, what's the claimed rotational speed of Jupiter? If we were on Jupiter, compared to an Earth day, how long would a Jupiter day be? How long does it take it to make one full rotation?
I can't.
9 hours. 9 hours. Which means over the course of 9 hours, if you go outside at night, like there are many, many nights for you and I, even more so for you since you're in Holland and I'm in Florida, that the length of night is going to be greater than 9 hours. So you could observe Jupiter and see the storm twice in one night. That's why you see the storm so often, because the rotational speed of Jupiter is freaking nuts.
Yeah, but it looks like the storm doesn't move, right? It just doesn't.
That's because
move.
it's really far away, Dendy.
Hold on though, but I've just shown you the sunspots moving and you don't care. Why don't you care?
Oh no, I was letting him talk. Sorry, man. It's not that I didn't care.
No, but you said they never move. I've just showed you that they do, and you're just bringing up Jupiter as your next point.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry for that. I saw the partially moving. I don't know why. Maybe I don't think I was watching the wrong feed. But how you show it me, that's how I will see it. So almost on a daily basis.
So this is Dave McKeegan's one.
Are you then confirming that the sunspots move? Because this is how we see it on a daily basis. It moves a little bit every day as the sun rotates. So are you confirming then that the sun rotates?
Well, I'm going to confirm.
I got to drop, guys. I got an appointment.
What
in
I
5
see,
minutes.
yes, maybe I want to check. Maybe it would be very stupid for me to talk about this and didn't and watch like a stable. No, how you say that one? A movie which is going to be re-looped on internet.
Awesome.
And they say it's a online feed, right? So I thought I was checking online feed.
Here's where it's equally stupid, right? If you're literally just making claims like the sun doesn't rotate and the sunspots don't move that are easily verifiable and falsifiable, your claims, it's pretty silly to come up on a live stream and try to make such claims without actually having studied the
I don't know. It was still better than talking to sea level, wasn't it?
Yes. Sea level owes me $1,000, by the way, because he provided no evidence for his claim.
Well, what are you talking about? He gave me a 2-hour video that I needed to find the exact sentence in. That's completely fair.
My question
he won't pay it. He provided no evidence.
The proof where you guys talking about where are you talking about the ball Earth, right? Is that the proof like what you see right now on Artemis 2? Is that like, do you see proof in those pictures? Why don't we get like a stable view, stable video going on? And
Josh, it's over to you. Before I do this, right? So quickly, I've got $2 here, unfornicated. It seems like I'm the fluff fishing bad luck charm. Yeah, well, Dan, when you've been up the last couple of times, we've got lots of flat earthers through here, so that's fine. Okay, Josh, go ahead.
Yeah, we definitely have proof in those photos. And what do you mean by stable video? Video that doesn't drop out?
Well, most of the time you will see like a big part of the spacecraft or whatever they on or in, and then you will see like just a still picture, right? Right now they came back with
that's not a still picture.
Yeah, well.
That's not a still picture. See, everything they're showing us matches our claims about what the moon, the sun, and the earth are doing. We tell you guys, oh, hey, the Earth rotates once per day. It's extremely slow. And it takes the moon 27 days to go around the Earth. And in relation to us, from our vantage point, the sun isn't moving.
Well,
so, of course, if you go out there and point a video at it and look at it for 2 minutes, it's going to look like a still image. Because things aren't moving that fast.
No, I wasn't meaning it like that, you know. No, okay, that's true, right? But I mean to say, why don't we have like a 24/7 feed, live feed?
They
Just
did.
On the point,
it's still live as we speak. It's still live as we speak. What are you talking about? They've had that live running since after they got into low Earth orbit.
Hasn't it?
And it's been running.
Is the point you're making, though, that it keeps cutting out and just turning into a big blue screen? But if you're talking about it's not live because of that, to me, that's more...
Switching camera angles.
That's more evidence because it isn't fucking perfect all the time.
Yeah. And they're switching camera angles at times. Right? But does switching camera angles means it's not real? Because I watched a real baseball game the other day and they switched camera angles about 4,000 times in the broadcast. Does that mean it wasn't real?
Yeah, I was watching Gravity with Sandra Bullock. It looked real, but it wasn't real. It was good done as well, you know?
What should it look like?
It wasn't, actually. It wasn't.
What would you imagine if space were real? What would you imagine it would look like?
I don't even think like space is space, you know. Like,
but if space was as described, what do you think a video of it would look like?
If space would be like it's described,
yes, like the way that we're told by them that space is, right? So what would you depict it as in your head?
Well, then I would depict it like in a big vacuum, right, where you cannot push anything, right? It's like if I would like put you there, you could move any way you want, but you would just stay in the same spot, right? Or if you would go like keep on circling around the moon.
I don't know if you're far enough, you'd move.
How will you be able to like go back again, right? Go back again towards the Earth without nothing.
Why not?
You cannot push. You can't put on the engine and say like, let me just go.
So let me explain something to you that may help. Right?
Okay.
The rocket, the Artemis rocket.
Yeah.
Its speed away from the Earth was never, ever fully what we would call escape velocity for the Earth. Was never actually achieved escape velocity for the Earth to escape Earth's gravitational pull. It achieved about 98% of escape velocity, but it never achieved 100%. And what's true here on Earth
But it was
is
going
true there too.
25,000 miles, right, per hour?
Correct. They
Okay.
did reach speeds close to that.
Yeah.
But what goes up must come down here on Earth, and a rocket that hasn't achieved more than 100% of escape velocity. So when that and then in addition to that, when that rocket curled around the moon and slingshot itself because of the moon's gravitational pull, it had an additional force turning it at its apex.
No, but okay, but it was
the
like
rocket,
going around,
the rocket is now
around
essentially
for a few days. So there was no gravitational pull.
The rocket didn't go around and around and around and around the moon. It went once around the moon.
No.
Yes, it went multiple. So it spent its first day in a very eccentric orbit around Earth. Then it had a burn of it burned its engines to push itself into what's called lunar ejection. Right? It got into a trajectory to meet up with the moon. Then it circled the moon just once and headed back home. That is the exact path of Artemis. And it is now falling back to Earth. It is being reeled in by Earth's gravity.
On 400,000 kilometers.
Yes, and we're more than halfway home already.
And what you want to see, you're really trying to tell me that like the Earth still pulls a rocket back on almost 400,000 miles.
Yes.
But okay.
Dendi,
so
what's our? Hold on a
this
second.
one.
Hold on a
You're
second.
so
Hold on a second.
Oh, sorry.
Because
Dendi.
the math tells us that that's how gravity works.
Dendi,
even if
what do we
electrostatics is doing it, something's doing it.
What do we claim about the moon? Do we claim that the moon is within the gravitational pull of Earth? Do we claim that? Dendi.
Talking to me. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know
Do we
who's
claim the
talking
moon
to
is
you.
within the gravitational pull of Earth?
On the theoretical side, I understand it
No,
perfectly.
not under a
because
theoretical side, but at least
I've been there.
deal
I've been
with
to
the
the same
claim. At
schooling
least
project,
hold
right?
on. At least deal with the claim, because we're claiming, science is claiming, that the moon is within Earth's gravitational field. So that means if you travel to the moon, you haven't left Earth's gravitational field, correct? If that's true, if the moon is within Earth's gravitational field, simply by traveling to the moon, you're still within Earth's gravitational field, right?
No, I just
Say what?
Look, otherwise then the moon would already probably be sticking on Earth, and now you're going to say, yeah, but the moon really
You
comes
don't
closer and
understand
closer
orbit at all.
every
Actually,
year.
the moon is moving further away from us.
Slightly.
In
Very
a
little.
gravitational
Very
pull,
little
which
bit.
both of them are
Yes.
gravitational pulling towards each other, right?
Yes.
But still they're going further and further.
What are the two factors of orbit?
Who's got all
So
the
you mean to
background
say
noise?
that when you are up space, that the gravitational pull of Earth is
him.
still
It's not me.
even as big on when you are on the Earth? Is that what you're trying
No,
to tell me?
it's not. It's based on the distance, though. It's based on distance and
Okay,
mass.
so if you will just like leave the Earth with 25,000 miles an hour, right? You leave the Earth, right? In a total opposite way. The Earth is like moving 66,000 miles the other way, 800,000 kilometers with the sun.
Yeah.
How are we going to like
Launched on
get
April
back
the
to
1st, 666, 33.
Again, the Artemis spacecraft never exceeded 100% of its escape velocity from Earth.
It was traveling
never did.
25,000 miles.
It never did.
Dendi, how long did they keep that velocity for? How long were they traveling at their maximum velocity?
Literally a moment.
Yeah. So the entire way to the moon, they're actually slowing down. By the time they got into position to do their lunar observation, they were traveling at around 1,000 miles per hour. By the time they orbited the moon and came back on the other side, they were traveling at under 1,000 miles per hour. They're slowing down the entire way because the Earth is trying to pull them back.
Yeah,
Right, hang on a minute.
It's like you're
Snake, what did
talking like
Snake
you've
want to
been
say?
there.
Just let Snake talk for a second here, because I don't know if he had a lot of background noise there, so I muted him. Snake.
Yes, how you doing? Can you hear me?
I do.
All right. So yeah, basically what I just want to touch on is, I guess a lot of people are wondering that at this day and age, with all the technology that we've got, I guess a lot of people were just expecting, as far as a live feed is concerned, not so much of a in the spaceship kind of interview, but why not turn cameras outside the windows and let us first person see what they're able to see and kind of prove everybody once and for all.
They did.
When
Did you not watch it?
Yeah, just
You
a
can
picture.
you can go
That's
watch
what
it
I tried
now.
to say.
No, I mean, I was trying to see the one that was on Netflix. I don't know if that's where it was at.
Netflix.
But I've been watching
Netflix.
Yeah, they had a live streaming on Netflix the other day about
Netflix
it.
connected with YouTube, and they were presenting a live stream for a while.
Oh, fair enough.
When they were getting to the moon, like the backside of the moon.
Did you not see the entire live feed showing the vehicle
My
and
breakfast
Earth, and
almost
then
done.
the
My breakfast
vehicle
almost
and the
done.
moon?
No, all of the live feeds that I saw were either exterior video from the ship,
Yeah.
which in reality looked like tremendous AI, and
So
the
if-
other ones that I saw were just the interviews that were inside with just the astronauts.
So if the only footage you've seen was from inside, you'd say, where's the outside ones? Let's see, CGI.
Yeah.
No, the outside ones are the ones that just show like the Earth and the
If they were
far
filming,
distance,
say if
and
they were filming, let me just say this: if they were filming from the inside out of the window, and then suddenly they went to the outside, you'd be sitting there saying, "Look, they've just cut the video. They've cut the video again because they're changing everything." Well, that's what you would have said. So what could they do?
No.
What could they do that would
What could they
convince
do
you?
is make is the transition. Like, let's say, because if they're doing an interview, there's obviously a video camera that's recording them in the ship. So what I'm saying is, I guess what people want to see is they want the motion.
No, what you want to see,
Looking at
not
the
people.
Yeah, well, what I want to see exactly. What I
But you'll disbelieve whatever it
camera
was.
to an outside view.
You wouldn't believe whatever you saw because you've already got your conclusion.
But why? No.
Wouldn't
but
you want
I
to
don't
see?
believe the
Wouldn't
Earth is
you
flat.
want to
So
see
when
it
that, you know, like
57?
flat earthers have made this big argument for years about, oh, if we went to the moon in '69, why? Because I don't know anything about any of the other landings. If we went to the moon in '69, why can't we go back? Why have we lost the technology? Why can't we go back? So when we go back, so when someone actually lands on the moon again within the next few years or whatever we're going to do, are you going to say, oh yeah, we've gone back now, I now accept it? Or are you going to say, ha ha ha, another Hollywood production?
Well, do you really believe that 69 was like 100% genuine and real?
Yes.
Was fake
Yes,
and
we can actually
everything
prove
you've
it to
seen?
be so. Yes, we can actually prove it to be so.
How you prove that one?
By analyzing the evidence they give us and seeing if there's any evidence that first it was fake and they're lying, or if it goes in the opposite direction, we find evidence of, oh, wait a second, there's no way they could have filmed this on Earth. And every time we analyze it with people who know what they're looking for, like me, we find out, wait a second, this would have been impossible to film on Earth.
Okay, what
Still would be
makes
with
you-
physical
What
effects,
makes
practical
you
effects.
the specialist? What makes you?
Because I'm a professional photographer with 30 years of experience.
Okay, the last picture which they had made, they sent it, and a woman went and took the metadata, and it was done with a
Josh.
22 millisecond. There was just one picture, and it was done with a wide angle.
No, you mean a 22 millimeter lens.
Yeah, Josh, did you see that video that I tagged you in? It's the one he's talking about. I had tagged you in a video and I DM'd it to you.
I will. No, I don't think I have, but
Okay.
I get a lot of DMs.
Yeah, I know.
Photographer online about this story.
Check my
would say
DM.
like, hey,
check
not
my
possible.
DM. She was incredulously laughing at the metadata, skipping over the ISO 51200 fact, and incredulously laughing about that it was 22 millimeter. Oh my gosh, you mean they used a wide angle lens? In other words, to make it curve. But I don't know how you take a flat plane, an infinite flat plane, and get high above it and turn it into a sphere with a lens. I don't know how you do that.
Right.
Not in that manner. So, but take a look at the video. I sent it to you and in DM. So look for my DM.
Cool. I will totally look that up.
I've got another
sure we'll get a
question.
chuckle.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was looking
Yeah.
at
Hey, I'm just gonna thank the host for having me up. I appreciate you doing this. It's always an awesome broadcast, and if anybody down there is not following this host, do so. But thank you for having me. I'm gonna drop down.
No problem,
you,
Fuzzy.
Fuzzy.
Sea level
Sea
in the
level,
chat
you owe me
saying you're
$1,000
running. You're running for leaving.
Sea level, you owe me $1,000. Sea level.
Hilarious.
You provided no evidence.
Right.
Thanks, Sleeper. I'll take a look. Thanks.
Cheers, Fuzzy.
Hey.
Okay,
Hey,
right. What was your point?
I've got a quick question.
Are you outside or
looking at
something? You've got a lot of blow and stuff on your mic. What's going on?
Yeah, I am outside. It's a little windy here. Can you hear the wind? I'm trying to cover it with my
Yeah, I know.
hand.
What's that? Hurricane or something? Fuck.
Yeah, I'm trying to muffle my phone so the wind doesn't
No,
cut
you're
so
fine.
much. What about now?
I can hear you. It's just a bit. It's very there. That's why I keep muting you when other people are talking.
Oh, okay. Sorry, man.
That's all right.
I was looking at the moon landing video the other day. They had a documentary on YouTube. Now, they did mention something interesting, which was that Armstrong, they went ahead and they collected some moon rocks. Do we have those moon rocks, and have they
Yes.
ever presented that and done
Yes.
studies on it?
As a matter of fact, I've personally laid eyes on 3 different moon rocks and touched one. You can too.
Wow. Look, they sent one to the Dutch government, right? You can search this one on the internet.
Dendy. Look at the
They
full
sent-
story. So
they
who
sent-
confirmed that wasn't a moon rock?
The Dutch people self.
No, but who then confirmed? Yeah, we never
of the
sent them a moon
Netherlands.
rock.
The University of the Netherlands. They
Yeah, and then
and
did
it was
NASA
yeah,
come
let me
out and
talk
say,
about it.
yeah, we never sent them a moon rock? Did NASA
No.
ever say that?
They never came like we didn't
Incorrect.
send you a moon rock.
Incorrect.
They have
Incorrect.
sent them a moon rock, and when it came in the Netherlands, they went to study it.
No.
Why-
So what happened was,
Can I talk,
Dendy,
please?
have you read the
Can I
full
talk?
story? You're
Yeah.
just saying things that are factually incorrect.
I'm Dutch, man. I read the story. Yes,
Okay, so who gave it to the Dutch?
the American NASA gave it.
No,
NASA.
it wasn't NASA. No, it wasn't NASA.
Who was it then? Sinterklaas.
It was the ambassador at the U.S. Embassy in the Netherlands. So he was retiring right around the time that he was the moon landings happened. And he received this petrified wood and said, hey, this is a moon rock, and gave it to the Dutch. And for years, everybody said, yeah, we got a moon rock. Yeah. And then somebody looked into it and they said, wait a second, this isn't a moon rock. This is petrified wood. And the Dutch figured it out because it was in like their museum for the longest time. And then NASA caught wind of it and said, yeah, we never gave them a moon rock. So it definitely didn't come from us. That's the entire story. It was an ambassador to the Netherlands. Now, whether or not his intentions were to actually lie to gain favor with the Dutch, or if somebody gave it to him and he was mistaken, I don't think that's known. But we do have moon rocks, like I think it's well over 600 pounds. Some of them are on public display, like I've said. I personally have seen 3 of them multiple times, and I have photos of me and my kid touching the same moon rock at the same time. You can go look at them yourself too.
What have they gathered from those rocks? Because I heard they were going to do some observatory stuff on it. And,
Not observatory stuff. They did laboratory stuff on it. And they're looking for the makeup of the moon. How was the moon made? This is why we have pretty solid evidence that the moon was once part of Earth. But we also know that there are things on the moon that aren't found on Earth. That's
Did you
how we
ever,
know they're
Josh,
moon rocks.
out of an interesting story, did you ever hear about that flat earth? I can't remember which one it was. YouTube, help me out here because you will know what I'm talking about here. Some guy claims that because giants used to rule the earth, right, this was a flat earther, that he scooped out the Grand Canyon and threw
I
it,
haven't heard that one, but
threw it into space, and that's the moon.
I haven't heard that one. But at the end of his video, did he say, "When I got your ass"?
No,
got your
wasn't
ass.
that,
Wasn't that guy?
It wasn't that guy. It was someone, I can't remember who. Someone will tell me the name in a minute of the person that it is. The Iron Horse. It could be Iron Horse. Yeah, it could be.
Oh, Iron Horse is out there. I could see him saying that.
Yeah, I can as well.
Hey, so is there more gravity from the surface of the moon than there is on the surface on the Earth? Like,
No.
have they compared the two?
They say the moon has 1.6.
Yep, 1/6. Yep.
Oh, so it's
So-
got a lot less gravity. Okay.
Yeah, so Snake, in other words, if you have something that weighs 600 pounds on the moon, on the Earth, when you take it to the moon, it's going to weigh 100 pounds.
Right. Because I'm trying to see the whole controversial topic about the rover when they're bouncing around on the lunar surface, how it looks like it's kind of like like the way it's bouncing and the dirt that's coming off the back wheels that can't be true, and so
It can't be true on Earth. What you're talking about right now was actually the topic for a physics class at the University of Colorado or Colorado University. I always forget which way it's said. But those students did an entire paper called the ballistic, I think it was ballistic trajectory or ballistic motion of lunar regolith coming off of the lunar rover. So if you Google something to that effect, you'll bring up the paper. And what they wanted to study was, hey, they know that during the Apollo missions, they had to shoot everything on physical film, which means you can't use CGI effects. It had to be practical effects. So they knew just by watching those videos, everything had to be done practically, which means either something with the camera or in front of the camera. And they would have to control each individual piece of dust that thing is kicking up. So they could see if it was in a vacuum and if it matched 1/6 gravity. And if those two things were true, then the evidence just goes way on the side of, wait a second, there's no way they could have done this on Earth. And what they found out when they analyzed that video is, oh yeah, they are in a vacuum. Those dust molecules or particles aren't slowing down. And hey, wait a second, the way they travel in that rooster tail, that arc, matches 1/6 gravity. There's no way to explain that if they shot it
I had
on
to
Earth.
bring this guy up, the Fufu man from yesterday. Can we, this space stuff's getting on my fucking nerves now, right? Can we get back to the shape of the Earth? We've diverted too far for me. So are you two flat earthers there? I know the guy at the top is. Is there anything else that makes you think the Earth is flat other than we've never seen the Earth from space, even though we have 627 times?
Well, the gyroscope is one of them.
The gyroscope, you've done that. You just rejected everything you was shown. Oh no, that wasn't you. That was sea level, wasn't it?
No, that was the guy before sea level.
Oh, was it? I'll lose track.
Y2 Hal 4 or whatever his name was.
Oh yeah.
I just came inside this group stuff.
The guy at the top. What was your name? He was on it yesterday. Are you going to start calling everyone a fufu again today?
Guys, what's up? No, just the fufu thing. It was just between someone who make flat Earth look worse inferred to you guys. So that's why I don't like, and that's why I call him like fufu. You know what I mean? He's calling me pig, and so yeah.
I don't know how you can make flat Earth look. So this guy here, have you spoke to him before, Josh?
No, because I'm a geographer. I'm the best geographer. That's it.
Yeah,
I use history.
This is a guy.
I use Abrahamic system, and I use science.
Yeah.
We are the best. I'm just totally
He's
the best.
He's
I
like
use
Riz. He's like an old version of Riz.
The shape of the Earth. I use history. I use the Abrahamic religion, and I use science. So what you want? Yeah, go ahead. Show me. What
Relax.
you guys have, man.
I was gonna say to Josh, this guy thinks that he's a flat earther, but he thinks the sun is many millions of miles away.
Yeah, he's kind of weird.
Thank you for mentioning that, sir. Host, I appreciate, man. You're smart.
How can the Earth be flat and have the sun millions of miles away without lighting up everything?
Yeah.
What you mean, blow? They have every time because we said we have a convex dome shape above us. Above us, you understand this? So the sun hitting the solid matter. When it hits a solid matter, when we create what we can create, we create a light dance, a light density, a light dance. So once you have a light dance, you automatically create day and night, and you create longer days and short days.
Light what?
You know what I'm saying?
What was that word? Light what?
Yeah.
A convex shaped dome. A convex. It's a convex.
No. You
shaped
said
dome.
light.
The sun
Light something. You said light something. What was that word?
Yeah, light dance. A light banding.
I'm sorry. I'm
above the
still not
surface of the
catching
Earth.
it. Can you say it again?
A light dance. Do you know what light dance means?
Are you saying
Okay,
dance
I'm
or
just seeing how
dance?
many times. I just want to see how many times I can get you to say it. Since you said it like 19 times on your own.
Light dynasty. Light dynasty. Simple like that.
Seen
Light
that video
dynasty?
of that guy with the half round
Dynasty or dynasty? How you guys saying it? How you guys
half
saying
round
that?
glass
Like
ball.
density or dynasty?
Had Joan Collins in it, didn't it?
Density. Thank you. I'm talking about light density. So how you can, guys? You guys have a light density on a spherical Earth. You. Okay, I will not. No.
You're just going to insult me then
Vikings.
after bringing you up
are
for
Vikings,
the second day. I
and
can't
the other
believe
ones
it.
he's a fufu, and you guys are Vikings. Simple like that. Because you don't know what a light dense.
You're
means.
fufu
A
and
light
we're
density
Vikings.
I'd rather be a
Do I
fufu.
get?
Yeah, you
do I
guys
get
are
a?
Vikings. Yeah.
Well, have you all
You guys
seen
have
the-
no knowledge. You guys the only things you guys have wood. That's it. Wood in the middle of skin. They have stuff, bro. That's why you guys have. You
We have
you
wood?
never invented nothing in
We have
science
light
or in
dense
math or in
and
geography.
Flat
wood.
Earthers invented
We did
everything.
it. Yes, we did it. We did it. So that's why we're asking what. So what is a light dance in your model? In
A
how
light
will that
dance?
work in your
got no
I
idea
model?
what
would
you're
say it's
talking
kind of
about.
like a light show if the light is dancing.
Yeah.
Have you all seen that clip of this guy that has a half round ball of resin, transparent resin, and he will put it on top of a map, and he's outside basically, and the sun will shine on it, and one side of this glass dome basically is dark, and the other half is lighted up. And I think that he's talking about light density, like the way the convex shape on the firmament is like collecting light. It's like basically a binocular, magnifying glass which you can use.
Can we
to trap
make
the
that
sun in.
match reality though?
Yeah. Oh, and if I'm allowed to put on video, I'm going behind my laptop now. And I'm
Yeah,
able-
can we make that match reality though?
Yeah, it's reality. It's reality. I'm going to
Oh,
show
Bro,
you.
it
no,
is
it's
not
well, it's
reality,
not
bro.
reality if
Just
he's just
open your
doing
mind.
it. Yeah,
Just open
do
your
you know
mind
what
with
I mean?
us.
Have you got
No, you need to open your mind. You guys, you have nothing with reality to do, bro.
Well, I know the sun sets.
Just open your cabisa. Open your
I
cabisa.
don't like
Open
to
first your
regurgitate
cabisa, and
all
you will
kind of
understand.
science, you know?
And you will answer. No, don't go to the sunset, man. Just wait. Now we have a service.
You're quite
Now we have a
demanding,
flat
aren't you?
service.
Are you like
So we
big
have to
shit
create
around
a
here?
day and night.
No, we just have to ignore the evidence that disproves
Sir.
them, I think.
No. It's nothing but the evidence. You need more Disneyland things to understand, but we don't have it. So please open your cabisa to understand what we're gonna say. So now you have a service. You have a flat service. and you
Curvesa?
have
You
a
mean
shaped
cerveza?
service. You have a spherical service.
A spherical
Look,
survey.
guys, see 200 people here, and he's saying whatever. He says cerveza, and now he's trying to speak Spanish with me. No, we don't speak
No,
Spanish.
well, it's not
we speak,
curvesa, it's
we speak
cerveza.
geography.
That's the way it's
We speak.
pronounced.
No, we don't care. We have two shapes.
Yeah, I
we
know.
have two shapes, and now we have to do our we have to do our experiments on two shape of the two models. On the two models, we have flat and we have sphere. So
What experiment did you do to get the
we need
distance
a
to your
light
sun?
No, we don't know the distance. We don't know the distance. What we measure is we measure in the light. That's it. We don't
Are you
measure
outside
the sun
as well?
as a distance between.
Are you also in a thunderstorm?
No. Host, you're Viking. Listen to me. Listen, I say to you, the sun is in the
No,
far
I'm
heavens.
asking if there's a lot of wind
It's in the
there.
multiverse.
Oh,
There is no wind. What wind are you
fourth
talking about?
heaven. So you're Muslim, right?
Yeah,
No, I'm Christian,
he
Muslim,
likes to come up and
Jewish.
tell me what to
I'm
do
all
on
of
my
them in one.
lives, but I let him because he's a bit of a fofo. Right, Max, what did you want, mate? Hello, mate.
Oh, this guy, he's
Hi,
showing
hello.
something here right now. See, now he's showing the dome. Hey, here we go.
I am this guy's worst
You can make him bigger if you want, and I will explain.
Make who bigger? This guy here. Right, I've just brought Max up, right? Because Max wanted to speak to you. So can you just let Max talk to you for a second?
Because you were talking about the Abrahamic whole thing and so on. So what do we do with the literal factual errors in all of the Abrahamic religions texts?
Did you hear that?
The silence of concession in the first question. Oh my God. Talk to me, buddy.
You see what I'm saying?
He just did.
Max, mute yourself, Max, please.
No.
Please, Max, because this is interesting right now.
I don't know what's
No,
going
because come on, now we have the flat surface and we have day and night at the same time. So we have a great experiments for you guys to understand the shape of the Earth. Simple like that. And how the day and night, and how the light works, and how what is the planets, what are the suns, what is the moon. So come on, look how nice we are. Look how Abrahamic we are. Look how strong we are, man.
That was my
question. And you Vikings, you don't want to enter.
The problem is that we're not.
Vikings?
I like
I really
Vikings,
wanna
by the
be
way,
a
host.
Viking
I
and
like
get the
Vikings because they are strong.
I need a
but
Viking
the thing is, they never invented nothing in science or something.
I'll tell you,
I mentioned Vikings.
I'll tell you never invented
They
anything.
made a bunch
Flat
of
earthers.
innovations in sailing.
I like Vikings, my friend. Don't worry about that. Don't worry. Go ahead, Max. Go ahead. Say what you want.
I asked you, well, you're claiming Abrahamic and yada yada. What do we do with the factual errors in the texts?
Factual things? What you mean factual things, bro? The Abrahamic people, they invented astrolabes. The Abrahamic people, they invented algebra. The Abrahamic people, they invented math. The Abrahamic people, they invented geography and cartography, cosmology, astronomy, cosmic, zodiacs. Bro, everything in astrology, bro. Come on. But even astrology is forbidden.
Astrology is just pseudoscience. You know that, right?
Yeah, but it's forbidden. We don't use it, so you can use it if you want. You can take
it.
We don't. It's forbidden
so
for us.
Let's remove that.
You know that, huh? It's voodoo.
Math,
voodoo, magic, and stuff.
You don't need religion to do math. Yeah. Actually,
no, we invented.
When it comes, actually, when it comes to the golden age of Islam, it actually stopped because the religion got in the way.
Kind of muted.
He's fascinated.
Oh dear.
I mean, laughing is not a counter argument. Just FYI.
You can't explain this one. Just not.
They are surprised right now once they see the experiments of the day and night. They are totally surprised.
How you can
that's what we do.
We are. That's why under one sun. Well, that's right. How you do it? Day and night underneath one sun.
That's how you do it.
Let me point out that you're using a fully solid
So you
dome.
disagree? Oh no, I'm going to have to cause trouble again here now. So you don't agree with this then, Maghreb or whatever your name is, Mareb. What's his name? Maheb.
No,
I do.
I think he's a Viking.
I don't agree
Just
with
call
this.
him Viking.
So
you know
this guy must be a Viking.
You're using a solid dome. That's a fully solid dome. That doesn't work. We don't have that.
No, but he doesn't agree because
No,
he
we
says
don't have the dome, man. It's not. Look. It's not. We don't have it or we have it. The question is, how do you guys explain day and night on the surface of the Earth? Here we go. We show you. So what makes more sense?
Very easy.
Your model
if
or
a
my
faraway sun make
that's
that
all
work.
about.
This is a faraway sun. This sun
exactly. That's what I'm saying. I say
How
the sun
far?
is million miles away. It's billion miles away.
That is that dome.
I say the moon.
The dome there isn't a clear dome. It's a solid dome that's touching the surface of the Earth. It's like a solid piece of glass. So you think we're all being crushed under a dome?
Yes, and no, we
exactly. Yes, you are in a prison, my friend. Now you realize you are in a prison.
Well, we're being crushed under a massively heavy.
Yeah, under heavy.
You are the one that literally cannot leave the dome because this is a prison
Yeah, that's
planet.
weird when people say that.
So
Isn't
you
it?
are the one in a prison.
Yeah.
And let me just tell you,
So
the flat Earth God could only create like a little snow globe.
Yeah.
I don't believe in God, but the globe God, that one created an ever-expanding universe filled with amazing things and wonders. So I know which one I would take.
Yeah, this
The
one
makes
slightest
no
of
sense.
suspicion,
Boss,
and oh my God, I'm
this Max
on
makes
fire.
total no sense. He makes global Earth more worse. He's
yeah.
very cool. Don't
Sure, buddy.
just keep
But they can't.
your video. Keep it like that, man. Keep it
But they
like that.
just
Their
can't
video,
explain this one, what I just shown, and I can show you more of this one.
Dundee, what's his name?
No, they don't. It's not about they cannot. They don't know nothing about it, my friend. This is the first time.
Right, Dendy, can I hold on a minute?
You were using,
Hold on a
it
second,
was a
Max.
solid dome.
Max, I've just got to ask this guy a question. So, Dendy, what you was just showing there of the sun. So, where do you think the sun is, Dendy? Do you think the sun is outside of the dome and miles away in the waters above?
Well, the energy is outside, right? The energy is outside. The energy is really outside, but inside you will create a moon and a sun. I can show it to you in another. Wait, I'm gonna put on another.
So you've got a sun outside and inside, just to cover all the bases, right?
You mean a reflection? You mean just like a mirror? That's it. That's
So
what happened right now.
there's
So
no
the sun that we
physical
see-
sun inside the dome, according to you. But we've got an
Exactly.
apparent sun of the fake of the real sun that's outside.
Is
the dome.
about to become a flat earther right now.
Exactly,
The host is
man.
becoming
We
a
are
flat
here.
He's trying to.
We
He's
are
seeing
seeing
know.
that Earth is being born, right?
Oh my god.
I like
Yeah, such a
this, man.
convincing argument that there's an energy source outside of the dome that shines into the dome and
It
makes
is.
something
And I'm
that
gonna
looks
show you,
like a
right?
sun.
I'm gonna show you.
Okay, so when it projects this this non-sun inside the dome, right? How does that non-sun do 24 hours in the north and in the south?
Wait, please take a look at my camera for a short
I've
while.
literally got you up right now.
Yeah. Okay, it's coming now.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I know. Wait, right in place. Boy, I like.
You got a funny
talking
laugh.
about this.
What's going on? What have I lost him? What's going on? Is everyone else paused? Someone
No,
speak.
I'm here.
Right. Dendy, have you crashed?
Oh, like I said, actually, I was one of the first who mentioned the sun is inside, is outside the dome, because I read the Bible and the Quran and Abrahamic revelations. They mention that the sun has nothing to do with inside the dome, which is
Number one, you're wrong. Don't lie about the Bible or like religious texts here. I do not.
Bro, you're not religious, bro. Please don't.
What do you
I
think
know,
about
yeah, and
talking
I know your
donkeys?
religion better than you. So what the Bible says actually is that the greater light and the lesser light are in the dome.
God in Genesis 1, he said, we made the earth and the heavens, and then he said, we're gonna make, we're gonna let be there. Let there be light. So the light that he's talking about is the sun. The light that he's talking about is the sun.
Liar,
so the heavens
liar.
have been made, the earth has been made, and then he's talking about the sun specifically.
Liar.
You know the moons.
He didn't make the sun.
Can you have a shadow on a light? Have you ever seen a shadow on a light? Like if you've got a light in your house, can you create a shadow on that?
No, we don't have a shadow. We have a darkness.
No, the shadow on the moon. If you can literally go and zoom into the moon, you'll see shadows in the craters yourself.
No, but the shadow on the moon, we call it the supermoon. We call it a supermoon. We call.
If it was a light source,
Viking,
you couldn't have a shadow on it.
Hold your sword in your hands and stay back. Host. Wow.
Don't you ever goddamn say that shit to me, boy.
Matt, I'll send you some pretty moon pictures. Give me just a sec.
Yeah. See what you're gonna have to explain.
So you were wrong when you were talking about the order of creation. You literally lied, because when he said he created the light, it's just light as a concept, not the sun. Because a couple of verses later, he does actually create the sun. the greater light to rule the day and the lesser light to rule the night. He also made the stars. God set them in the vault of the sky, the rakia, to give light onto the earth. So you're
But
wrong.
what
Your
what
interpretation
are
of the
the
text
two
is just
great
flat out
lights?
wrong.
What are the two great lights?
The sun and the moon.
Listen, have you heard what this Viking said? He
The
said that
moon,
stars.
the moon isn't a
he said,
light.
what? Sun?
I'm literally reading the Bible to you.
Yeah, it
dummy.
is a light, sir.
No, it's not. Lights
Sir,
don't have
that's what I
shadows on
wrote.
them.
I'm saying it, and it can explain
Oh
why
my
is the sun,
fucking
why is
god.
the moon a light.
Lights don't have shadows on them.
Genesis
Sorry.
1
Hey,
verse 14.
Max or Bax or Hawks, Viking. Hey, shut. Hey, Hoss he's more wise than you, bro. So why you give me this amateur talking to me, man? Hoss, please
Amateur.
put him away from. Mute him. Mute him.
Hang on.
No.
Look at
Mute him,
this.
please. Mute him, please.
Nope.
No, I'm not muting
No.
anybody. Please don't
Bitches
try and tell me what
get
to
their
do.
way here.
I can prove.
I've got this.
I'm sorry. I can prove
I
that the
just
sun
proved
and
you
the moon
wrong by
are
reading
both
the
of them
Bible.
the lights.
Well, what is this?
So what are the two lights? What are two great lights?
Well, the moon
The
is
two great lights are the sun and the moon.
What's that?
You know
What's that on the moon? What's that
oh,
there?
Hoss, now you're wrong.
What are those?
What is that? That's the dark.
What are those
We say
there?
dark side of the moon. We say the
What
dark
are
side of the
these
moon.
here?
We don't. Hey, sir.
What?
We call it the dark side of the moon.
What's
we don't call
what's
it
that
shadow.
there?
It's a darkness.
So that's always there, is it? So no matter what time of day, if we zoomed in, there'd be a shadow on that crater there, would there? Does that look like a light to you?
That has nothing to do with the shadow.
Does that look like a light to you?
No, it's not the.
What?
It is a light, yes. It is
that
a
looks
light.
like a light.
It's not.
Nathan Oakley,
So what
is
the
that a
difference
light?
between one is the moon of full...
No, mate. No, mate.
But, sir,
no,
sir.
mate.
It's not.
Sir. Do you know what is a full moon, a new moon? Do you know what that is? Please. Don't be a Viking now. So be a smart
I'm
guy,
showing you the moon.
Hurst, please. Come on. Please.
It doesn't have lips.
No, you're trying to fool me right now.
To fool you. This is literally someone zoomed in on the moon and there's shadows on the moon. I know you have no answer for this, but that's not really my fault, is it? You just said that the moon...
It's not the question. That's not the question, sir.
What?
You just said that the moon...
That's not what's all about. That's not the question. The question is, do you know,
I asked the questions. I asked the question, so I know it was the question, right? Because it was my question. So don't tell me that that it's not the question. I said, can a light source have shadows on it? You said it's not. That doesn't have shadows. I'm showing you the shadows right now. And you are saying that is darkness, not shadows. And I'm saying, okay, so that's always like that, is it? No matter what time of day you zoom in on this moon, and you're telling me that I'm a Viking for this, right?
No, I get your question, sir. I get it.
Well, answer it then.
You have to focus first of all.
No, just answer the question.
Yeah, but I will answer
yes,
you.
Yes, now, please.
That's not the shadow. It's not the shadow. We don't call it shadow. First of all, that's wrong. You call it a shadow? It's wrong. That's wrong. Totally wrong.
This is wrong. So someone zooming in with a P1 million to the moon.
Max, I'm trying to stop him and you talking.
Guess what camera this is with, by the way?
Host.
P1000. Look at that.
Yeah, you're using a Nikon one. Nice.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. What is James Webb Telescope for that then? To show me more and to show me more clearly. Why you have a James Webb Telescope in sky?
What?
In space, I mean. For what reason you have a James Webb Telescope then? If you show me a Nikon
more
right
shadows.
now. Shame on you, host. Shame on you, bro. You showing me a Nikon right now? You kidding me right now?
Oh, look at that.
No, but yeah, I know.
Oh, look at that. More shadows.
You have to use this.
I have to use what? Someone's video of the moon. What do you want me to use?
Bro, this is a lens. This is something with the lens.
Oh.
But if you don't know why
you sound like someone whose worldview is collapsing before his eyes. Oh, look at all of these shadows down there. Look at that.
And also, my little guy.
What does mean a supermoon? What does mean a supermoon?
Oh, I don't care. What are these shadows if it is a light source?
That's the problem. If you don't know what the supermoon is, you
It's
cannot
nothing
speak
to
about
do
the
with
light
the
or
question.
shadow or anything.
Nothing to do with the
Oh my
question.
God.
There are shadows here. Is that a shadow, yes or no?
Bro, we don't call it shadow, man. That's not
Is
shadow.
it
What do
a
you call it
shadow?
then?
Why is it? Why was?
Dark, I just said darkness. It's
Obviously,
just
the
dark.
light
It's just
source is
dark
coming.
side. It's just
Dark.
the dark side of the moon.
Obviously, the light source is coming from the left of this picture, right? Obviously, because there's no shadows in this bit. So where it's coming around further and further, the shadows are getting bigger and bigger until there's there.
Water.
That's
You know
water,
water?
is it?
Water.
Water.
Yes, water. Why are you looking at
Black
me like
water
that?
on a light
No, we
source.
say water.
So the moon has
We say
water, does it?
We say water.
What is the moon made of?
It's not shadow, it's dark light.
What is the moon made of?
So water can create the shadow on the moon with its own reflection.
Sorry, are you mocking
so this is all
Max?
water,
create
is
a
it?
reflection.
Why is
So
it?
what
That's the
about that?
bottom of the moon, though. So why isn't all that water falling off into space?
It is water.
I don't understand this. Well, that's what would happen if there was a sphere in space, wouldn't it? The water would all fall off of the bottom of it.
I forget water.
Yeah, you're fucked, aren't you?
No, you're hacked. You are hacking right now.
I'm hacked, am I?
Simple. I said
someone
there
hacked
is
into my
water in
computer.
between the
Someone
light and
hacked
the
into
moon.
my computer to put
That
shadows
is-
on
that
this
is-
on this video that I only just discovered 5 seconds ago.
Okay, my question then. My question to you. Why is the moon always full light at the Tropic of Cancer? Why?
I don't know.
It's not.
Max, mute yourself, Max. I will drop you
No,
down.
I won't.
I'm gonna do this.
I love that I'm giving you
Hey, Max, you
PTSD
talk too
live on
much, man.
air.
Let the
I
host.
know,
So
and you have
just
no answer.
before I'm not going to let you pivot. You can have a bit.
You are from Viking in Scandinavia.
Hang on a
bro. You
minute.
have no
So
clue.
we've accepted that the moon isn't a light source now, right? So you've conceded that now. So you need to reevaluate everything else you think now. I know it's the other guy fucked off
Did
as
he
well.
just say the moon is always full of the Tropic of Cancer?
Yes, he did say that.
Yeah, but he also said the shadows in the craters is water.
I wonder what
what he's
holds the
taking.
water
What I'm
up
saying,
there.
no, the water. What I'm saying is that moon, sun, all planets, they are in water. Like I say water, you say water. They all swimming and they all rotating.
Oh my
they
God,
all-
I've been
never said
reported again.
water in my life.
All you knobs
You
reporting.
can't seriously be mocking someone else's
Dickhead
accent.
flat
Thank you.
earthers in the
It's because
chat
of him, not
reporting
me. I
me.
have
You're
nothing to do
failing
with this.
miserably today, just to let you know, because I'm not doing anything. Right. So,
If they report you enough, the Earth becomes flat.
yeah, they do. But I've won every appeal so far, so they've got absolutely no.
You know what, host? If you wanna take this signal, you have to go match with someone. You can play match with someone, and then you don't need to go outside to go out your life. You know what I mean? So like yesterday you did it.
Yeah, I've got no idea what
I
you're
could
talking
not
about.
how to mention that for you, but if you wanna,
Why does he have to?
so if you have,
Why
if
does he have
someone
to
have
co-host
reported
with
you,
somebody?
What did he want me to do?
if someone reported you, then you need to go match to play a match.
To play
You
a
have to
He
match?
play a
wants you
match
to
with
do that
someone,
thing
to
where
take-
you co-host and you challenge each other for gifts.
I've never done one of them ever. And I'm
just
never
to
going
no, I said just to protect your channel. That's it. Your
All right.
live stream. You have to
No,
go.
I've
play a
won all
match.
of the appeals so
Yeah,
far.
that's
So
what I mean.
whatever. It doesn't matter.
Simple, that's
I've
what I
not
wanna
said
say.
anything, so people are reporting because they're idiots, and then I just
Oh
appeal.
no, you just did a bullying.
I just appeal, and it gets accepted. So these are shadows. Yeah, we've accepted this, right?
It's not the shadow. There is water in between.
No, it's
There
not.
is a water
I thought it was
between.
water.
So the light.
That is
Yeah,
our water.
water. Okay. So that's why how the the dark side on the moon happens. It's just because of water light. The light.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Plays with it. So this has nothing to do with the shadow you're talking about.
Is it the absence of light that we're seeing?
What do you mean?
It's not dark. It's just it's not shadows. It's just dark light. You know, like with a tan.
Dark light. Okay.
Yes.
That makes sense. Is that the same thing as cold light?
Probably.
So Mag or whatever, Viking. There we go. So Viking, has there ever been a solar eclipse over the Tropic of Cancer? Somewhere? Anytime?
Yes.
Then how is the moon full over the Tropic of Cancer always if there was a solar eclipse? Say what? Did you just like contradict yourself in the span of like 4 minutes?
Okay, what does a solar eclipse? You're talking about solar or moon eclipse? Lunar eclipse.
Yeah, it's when the moon goes in between you and the sun, and then you can't see like the full disk of the sun if it's a total solar eclipse, or you can only see the outside if it's an annular eclipse. But in order for that to happen, the moon can't be full.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
So what about Selenian eclipse or impossible
That's
eclipse?
a lunar eclipse, not a solar.
Wait. Do you know what the impossible eclipse? Do you know what the Selenian eclipse?
Yeah, that's a lunar eclipse, not a solar eclipse.
Yeah, but I'm talking about lunar eclipse. So you're saying that the moon
No,
cannot
you
be
said the
eclipsed
moon is
when it's
always
full?
full over the Tropic of Cancer, but then you said, yeah, we have solar eclipses that cross over the Tropic of Cancer. Both can't be true. You can't. The moon can't always be full over the Tropic of Cancer and have a solar eclipse over the Tropic of Cancer. That's just impossible.
You can't speak about full moon and you're talking about solar eclipse. You should talk about lunar eclipse.
Yeah, I know.
Like
That's my
eclipse.
entire point, because you said the moon is always full over the Tropic of
isn't.
Cancer. You said explain why we always see a full moon over the Tropic of Cancer.
It is full. It is full of the Tropic of Cancer. The moon
I think you're full of it.
What is this guy saying? Are you serious?
Oh, sorry, I just can't anymore. It seems like he's in the tropical bird kingdom as well. And for some reason, my lives, everything seems to be slowing down for some reason. Does it do that after a little while? Let's try someone else. Link, is this Link?
Hi, yeah, I was coming up to show him a picture. I just took some pictures.
Of what?
Yeah, I'll show you real quick.
Okay. No worries. I had to drop you down because your background noise was annoying me too much.
I was going to tell him to tell me if these are shadows or not.
Yeah, so that's water, obviously.
That's water.
Water. You can do that, can't you, Max?
Of course I can. Yeah. I can roll my R's very hard. I'm Latino.
And you see the moon upside down where you are, which is good.
I do see the moon upside down.
Yeah, let's try this. Person's been waiting a while. I don't know who this is either. I've still... hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, what's up?
Not much.
What did you want to say? You've been in waiting there for a while.
Okay, so I have a video. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can link it in the chat here.
Okay, just got to use a different device, haven't you? Just film it with you. Are you on a phone?
I am on a phone.
Have you got a second device?
I don't have a computer.
You won't be able to show it then, I don't think. What was the video of anyway?
I
just heard a computer there. Was that you?
No. There's a documentary called convexearth.org.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You can look up the shorter version of the video on here on TikTok.
Is it about 10 seconds?
I mean, no, it's a couple minutes. I mean, it's not very long.
Okay, hold on a minute. What's this convex?
So you say that we're on the inside of the ball?
Oh, is that what this is?
What's that?
Is that what this is? You think that do you think we're under a dome, or do you think we're living on a hemisphere?
No, we're flat.
Oh. So why are you going off on one about the...
There's a firmament.
Can you explain that? I've still
evidence
never
for it?
found a flat earther that it can explain the star
That was the video I was
rotations to me.
talking about.
If anyone can explain the sun and the star rotations, I'll be a
His
flat
screen
earth
name
tonight.
also says. His screen name
stars
is
are put
Truth
within the
X
firmament.
Pilot.
No, it's exploit.
They are not.
They are.
They're clearly not.
They are. It's in the Bible.
No!
I don't care. The Bible also
This is
says
like full circle. I've been here 2.5 hours. I started with it's in the Bible, and I'm going to end soon, and it's with it's in the Bible.
This guy claims to be a pilot.
No, it's exploit. He says.
You
Are
asked
you a
an
pilot?
explanation on the stars.
And
I
I'm
am
going to
giving
give you
it
my
to
rebuttal now. Are you ready? Are you ready? The Bible also says that rock badgers chew the cud, and they don't. So why should we trust it when it makes quote-unquote scientific claims?
That what chews the cud?
The rock badger.
Also
Another
says,
Bible thumper that
rabbits.
hasn't read the Bible. Holy cow.
Yeah, I've never come across a talking snake.
That's totally off script here.
But there's a script
I
to
know,
this?
I know. I know you have a script.
There's angels of shite in the room. That's the only script I ever see around here. Jesus.
We are going to use my script.
All right,
So,
let me
and
rephrase.
what-
That's totally off
Are
topic.
bats birds?
Oh, mate.
No, it is perfectly within the topic because you asserted the Bible as making competent scientific claims. I'm demonstrating to you from the Bible that it doesn't. Are bats birds?
Right, I've got to quickly do. I've got a £2 super chat here from
Or
Jay
what?
Trance. Here's the usual Greg's sausage roll contribution. Cheers. I'll get my Greg's sausage roll in a minute once I'm done here. Thanks, mate. Continue. What's
Let's
this?
freaking go.
Expand. For some reason, it's really lagging for me now.
All right, so if
I've
we're
got something for
on
him.
a ball,
He wants to read the Bible.
Oh my God! Trim those nails.
Yeah, what's going on? What does it say?
Nah, they're fine.
I know, yeah, but my
You
guy,
see
the
the
Bible
Genesis
also
1:20.
says that bats are birds, and they're not.
Well, no, I'm just disproving his claim on the firmament, saying that it's a dome. Because right here it says it's open. In their own Bible, it says
Well, that
the
depends
firmament
mostly
is
on
open.
the translation.
So it
If
can't
you go
be.
to like we
Yeah.
had
in the
a
open
I
firmament,
think the
that's
translation
talking
that word
about
came
below
from, so.
the top of the firmament. That's
Yeah, that's
not
the worst
stating that
version
the
of the Bible
firmament
ever.
is open. If the firmament was
Yeah, I probably
open,
agree with that.
Yeah, if the firmament was open, what?
it would be flooded.
If the what?
Well, that's what your Bible says, so.
It would
Maybe
be
it's not
flooded.
literally what you think it is.
Oh, good golly.
The firmament separates the waters above and below.
Yeah. What
Why
what
do you
is the
think when you
container
zoom
for?
in
I've
on a
never been
star
able
at
to
night,
find out what is the
it
container
shimmers
for the waters
and
above.
twinkles.
What's containing the waters above?
Another dome.
Yeah, because water needs a container, which we keep hearing, right? So what's containing the waters above the dome? Right, and I think we'll
There
end it
needs
there.
no
Right.
container for the waters above.
Why not?
Because there's no need for it.
What? They must end somewhere. Just infinite water forever?
Well, that I I have no explanation for that.
Never thought about that one, did you?
But what I do know,
what do you know?
if we're on a ball rotating 1,000 miles an hour.
Oh, God.
At the equator.
Tangentially speaking.
Flying through space at 64,000 miles an hour.
64,000 now.
Uh-huh. I thought it was 66.
It was 666.
Well, whatever.
66.6. I get that.
Why doesn't our star constellations change?
Because they are very far away.
Yeah. The amount of
Compared to
our
how we move.
movement, over the course of a year is minuscule compared to the distance of the star.
And they do
so it's
change, just
almost
not
like
in your lifetime.
Truth. Go stand under a light bulb in your ceiling. I'm sure you have a light in your ceiling somewhere in your house. So stand there and move 12 inches to the left and then 12 inches to the right. And tell me if the light bulb appears to have shifted very much. Now that is drastically more movement in comparison to us going in our orbit around the sun when compared to, say, Polaris. Polaris is light years away, and we only move like 186 million miles in diameter.
Our entire constellation, according to scientists,
he's going to lie now.
That's the point. Bernard's star as well. Bernard's star
space.
does move in our lifetime. We'll see that.
How is that possible?
With us, dude. Our galaxy is a gigantic merry-go-round. Go ahead.
That is incorrect. The constellations, they're not connected. We see dots in the sky and we line them up and we say, oh, this is this constellation. But those stars have no relationship to each other whatsoever.
Yeah. And we're all ultimately in the Milky Way. Everything you see in the night sky, save for a couple of things, is in the Milky Way. The Milky Way is rotating around its galactic center. As we rotate with the sun and everything else we see, they are generally moving in the same direction as well.
Right.
So they're traveling with us. They also have their own proper motion, which we can measure. It just takes a really long time to detect a significant amount of change because they're really far away.
Okay, right, listen, guys, I'm getting way too much lag in there. It's starting to really get on my nerves, so I'm going to close this down. I think I've got too much running at once there on the old computer, so I'll probably be back by the end of the week to do another live. Thanks, everyone, for coming up. Cheers, everybody. Fuck off sea level, and we'll see you later.
Welcome to Flat Earth.
Welcome to Flat Earth. Right, that was annoying me. Was you getting the lag? I'm assuming you were. I don't know why. I think it's the TikTok studio. It just takes up too much power. It takes up too much power on the thing. Right, so you might have noticed that I put out that I was going to go live at 7 tonight. It's 45 minutes away, so I'm going to delay it till tomorrow now. That went way longer than I thought. I was only going to do an hour there, but once you get bites, you get bites. No problem, Max. Thanks for coming up. Cheers for the super chats today. Appreciate them always. So I will come tomorrow. I'll be on at 7 p.m. my time to laugh at Flat Earth Dave and Angels of Shite and friends dodging questions on TikTok, which was quite funny. That's kind of annoyed me that started lagging like that. I don't know why it did. I don't know what to shut down next time to make sure that doesn't happen. Maybe I'll just have to restart everything. I think that might work. Right, cheers everyone. I won't be back. I'm going to change the time on that. What's the next one now? So thanks for all your support. Cheers for the people that have endured all of that along with me. Cheers, billionaire. Cheers everybody else, and we'll see you next time tomorrow. See you later.